Put on NBA TV. There we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Caitlin Clark. She is back from a groin injury, and she will be playing today against the Golden State Valkyries, the second matchup between the two of the season. It's an early stream, 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time tip-off. But what's up, everybody? Hello, Nathaniel. Good morning. Where the eggs at? Actually, I just had some chitties on eggs about a couple hours ago, and it was delicious. Cameron, what up? Tristan Allen, B-Hub says, I'm up early. What is this? What are you doing awake, B-Hub? Or have you not been to sleep yet? Paul Minton, ¿cómo estás, man? Good to see you this early morning. It's a.m. here in Texas. Ilmatic, what's good, dude? Corey Childs in the house. J Dog says Chet just got that bag. I did not see that. Did that just happen? Chet Holmgren got extended? Let's go. Matthew Dahl, what's good, brother? How you doing, man? Too sweet to you. Bradley Reynolds in the house. Bradley Reynolds, good doing business with you in the women's fantasy basketball league. Zachy was good. Hello, Ravens. Devin Agnes, good morning. It's 7:30 a.m. Alaskan Standard Time. I slept like 4 hours as B-Hub. Oh, man. What are you doing up so early then? You got something going on? AJ says Clippers got John Collins. Yes, John Collins got traded to the Los Angeles Clippers. How about that? Modern. What's good, man? Ragier's in the house. What's up, Ragier? Chet got a 5-year that could reach up to $250 million. So this team is locked and it's loaded. Everyone's good, pretty much. What they needed to get done right now, they're getting done. So good on Oklahoma City. Tyler Patton, good morning. Arturo, good morning. Says Josh, sorry to hear about the floods out in Texas. Yeah, man, out in the hill country in Texas. All those floods that happened, I think the death toll was to over 100 now. I think 107 the last time I saw. Absolutely tragic, man. Just terrible, dude. Terrible. Terrible. Condolences to all the families out there, man. No, hardly any warning. It's a flash flood, so they happen just like that. In the dead of night, too. It was awful. Hey, Zach. Hey, Corey Childs. B-Hub says me and my mom are going to go out to eat, which he gets off in a few hours, some Chinese food. Hey, there you go. I finally met my nephew yesterday, too, says B-Hub. I'm still so hyped after that. Oh, my goodness, man. That's awesome, dude. Good for you guys, man. And then you're going to go get some Chinese food here in a few hours. Nice. Wow, Josh, that trade was crazy. The wnba Fantasy League. Yeah, Ragier. Me and Bradley Reynolds. Me and him have sent each other back and forth so many trade offers for weeks, right? And we finally agreed on something. I'm sending away I'm sending away Arike Gumbawali, Phoebish, and Shakira Austin of the Washington Mystics. And in return, I'll be getting Angel Reese and Scary Ari McDonald. You've been trying to get Reese. Reese has been killing you lately. She has. Brother Reynolds says, yeah, great doing business with you. I kind of skeptical about giving up Reese. Well, I don't blame her. She's been bowling. But you got 3 legit pieces in return. I paid a pretty good price to get Angel Reese. I think she's going to be worth it, but you just got some solid depth and some solid scoring. Gumbawali, when she gets back, she's averaging 17 fantasy points a game. You know what Shakira Austin's been doing as of late. Over the last few games, been getting over 20 fantasy points a game. And then the Phoebish, who just returned from Euro basketball. She's looking good this season. What up, Jet? Says new method. Bombard Josh with trades every single day. Pretty much. Metallic 480. Gonna go over game time predictions here in about 10 minutes or so. About 10, 12 minutes from now. Go over game time predictions. If you're just tuning in, Caitlin Clark is on the thumbnail because she's back. Caitlin Clark has returned from groin injury and will be playing in this game. I thought maybe she would return on Friday against the Atlanta Dream, but hey, we'll all take it, right? CC is back against the Valkyries. And this time, This matchup will be here in Indianapolis. Now, why is this game so early? Because it's an 11 a.m. Central Standard Time tip-off. That's because of the camp days that the WNBA have been doing for a long time. WNBA games sometimes scheduled early in the day, especially during the weekdays to accommodate camp day events. These games are designed to allow summer camps and other youth groups to attend, offering them a fun and accessible sporting event. And the early start times and discounted group rates that they get are designed to attract the younger audiences and build up a future WNBA fan base, which is kind of smart, right? And these early start times also help with the logistics of getting large groups of kids in these summer camps to and from the game and back to the camp. So that's why this game is so early. There's also another game that's already tipped off. That is Seattle and Connecticut. And that's a 2-point game over there in Connecticut where they're down by 2 to Seattle. So that's why this game is so early. Josh, explain to me why the game just tied. It's now tied 31-31. Oh my goodness. Well, let's pull up the game cast. Let's pull up the game cast. It's in the second quarter. And wow, Bria Hartley from the Suns got 13 points here in the first half. And Connecticut is shooting 75% from downtown. 75% from three. It's pretty good. So there you go. Arturo says, decided my breakfast, Josh. Bowl of honey, of bunches of oats, or toast with eggs. For me, I personally would go with the eggs. About a couple hours ago, I had 3 chorizo and egg tacos, and it was amazing. What's up, Motown Mike? Hey, hello, Cappuccini. What up, man? Jess says, do you think Dejanay gets traded? Dejanay Carrington, she's been sitting out for like 6 games in a row now for a rib issue. Either it's something serious or she's getting packaged. I could see her getting traded. Nalissa Smith just got traded to the Las Vegas Aces, and I think Dallas is starting to see the long-term plan here, which is tank, right? Because these next 2-3 drafts are huge, and Dallas could end up with some big draft picks. So they might just go ahead and trade Dejanay Carrington. I know she doesn't really get along with the head coach at all, and he might not be around much longer. So that could be good for both sides. Moving on from Dejanay pretty quickly, just like they did with Nalissa Smith. That's probably gonna happen. That'd probably be the best bet right there. Dritcher, what time is the game? The game will tip off in about 22 to 25 minutes from right now. The game's going to be on NBA TV, or if you have League Pass, you can watch that on Amazon Prime through the League Pass. But in about 22 to 25 minutes, the game will be tipped off here. You have GVA instead of Golden State Valkyries. What do you mean? That's just an abbreviation. What's up, Saber? But what's up, though, AJ? Peyton says, what's up, dude? Ted Roach I said go Fever, says Peyton. Oh, I'm sure he's going for his Valkyrie here today. Thoughts on the All-Star rosters? Bradley Reynolds. I'm glad you asked. Did any of you guys watch that last night? I caught the replay of it. But here, if you guys were not aware, if you are able to look at the screen, Caitlin Clark and Napheesa Collier, they did the draft last night, and this is how it broke down. Napheesa Collier selected Brianna Stewart with her first overall pick. Caitlin Clark selected her teammate, Aaliyah Boston, which was anticipated. And then with the next pick, Collier selected Alicia Gray. Clark selected Sabrina Ionescu. And then Collier selected Ngumage. I thought she would have went Asia Wilson, but Clark selected Asia Wilson. Now, the thing about Asia, though, she did get hurt in the first half against the New York Liberty last night. She went down with a wrist injury, never returned. So she's probably going to be out for some time, I'm guessing, and she'll be replaced here pretty soon by the commissioner, who will be in charge of doing so. And who's that going to be replacing Asia Wilson? I'm thinking it's probably going to be Sykes of the Washington Mystics or De'Erica Hamby of the Los Angeles Sparks. And with the last pick in the first round, Nafisa Collier selected Paige Beckers, and Clark took Sabali of the Phoenix Mercury. So I was asking in the last stream, is Paige going to be selected on Clark's team, or will she be playing against Clark? Well, Paige is going to be on Nafisa's team. And then looking to the reserves, Caitlin Clark took Kelsey Mitchell, so she's got her teammates on her squad. Nafisa Collier took her teammate, Courtney Williams. Clark took Gabby Williams of the Seattle Storm, and then Collier took Skylar Diggins of the Storm. Clark then took the two rookies from Washington, Sonia Citron and Kiki Irifin. Whereas Collier, she went with Angel Reese and Alyssa Thomas of the Mercury. And then Clark took Jackie Young. Collier took Kelsey Plum of the Sparks. Clark took Kayla Thornton. And then Ryan Howard of the Atlanta Dream will be joining her teammate Alicia Gray on Nafisa Collier's team. So there you have it right there on the screen. There it is. There. What's up, Bigwood? That's gonna be the WNBA All-Star roster right there. That is the 2025 WNBA All-Star rosters right there. Clark versus Collier. Now, Nafisa Collier's team has the veterans. They have the size. They have the physicality. They have the veteranship. If they make it a half-court game, Nafisa Collier's team's going to win. Now, Caitlin Clark, she's got the younger folks for the most part. She's got a ton of shooters. She's got a lot of scoring right here. So Team Clark, if they make it a more fast-paced game, then Clark can win it. Now, something interesting happened. There was a trade after they were done drafting their rosters. They traded their coaches. Caitlin Clark is going to take the New York Liberty coach now, and Nafisa Collier is going to take her actual coach for the Minnesota Lynx. So there you go. There you go. And that makes a whole lot of sense because the New York Liberty, they like to play at a pace that Clark likes to play, and that's the roster she selected to be well suited for that. So there you have it. What's up, Rolando, with a $2 donation? Thank you so much, Rolando. Appreciate that, man. What's good, man? Thank you so much for the 2, bro. Yeah, Roach is still moving. Tam, Clark's team is going to get beat down. It depends on how the pacing of the game goes, Regier. If it's a half-court game with the size, the physicality, and the rebounding ability of Nafisa Collier's team, they can win. If it's a fast-paced game where there's a lot of shooting, well, then that favors Caitlin Clark. So this is going to be good. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it, and that's going to be on July 19th, the WNBA All-Star Game, and we will be live for that. The live play-by-play and reactions this 2025 WNBA All-Star Game. Kane with the 8-month highlighted comment says, hey, dude, it's been a while, new to the WNBA. What's with the players hating on Caitlin Clark? Well, there was a lot of hate there was a lot of resentment, I feel like, to Caitlin Clark and that whole entire rookie class pretty much coming into the league last year. Especially from some of the veterans, like, I remember, what was her name? Diana Taurasi. She came out and she was saying, oh, man, it's going to be a rude awakening. Talking about CC and that how she was able to dominate the game in college. It's not going to be that easy doing it in the NBA, in the WNBA, especially her rookie year. And she did pretty damn well for herself. She was an all-star in her rookie season, and she led the league in assists. And I think some of that resentment was probably because Caitlin Clark has brought a whole new fan base to the sport that there never was once before, right? A massive influx of people, right? And all of a sudden, things start to change. Teams start getting chartered flights, which they didn't get before, right? And probably some of these aged veterans who are really great players who have been around for the longest time, they never got that. They were never really able to elevate the game to that size. And maybe there was some resentment there, but I don't know. That's just my guess. What's up, Jesus? How you doing, man? Cappuccini, how you doing? Jets, Big Wood, B-Hub. Shout out to the mod squad up in here. Smack that thumbs up. It's an early game. It's an early game. We already have over 400 people in the house. 60 likes away from 200, baby. Appreciate y'all being here. What's up, Dylan Clark? Saber, Cece is back today. Caitlin Clark is returning today against the Golden State Valkyrie. So she's back. And hopefully she stays back and she's 100% ready to go. So, yep, she's back. She's back. What's up, Jesus, man? Good morning to you, dude. I'm wide awake. I'm ready to go. Rhonda Davis, is good to see you. Thank you. Dylan Clark's in here. We're going to go over game time predictions here in a couple of minutes. What's up, Justice from San Angelo? Yeah, solo today, Richard. Solo today as well. Cappuccini says, I have my doubts that CC is 100%. I'm hoping she is. I'm hoping she is 100% ready to come back because that's the most important thing. Last time, she was out for a couple of weeks. She came back. She looked great out the gate. And then she had another injury and she went back on the shelf for another couple of weeks. So hopefully she's 100% ready to go and ready to kick off the rest of the season, man. And get ready for that wnba All-Star game, which is on the 19th. So I have on the screen right now the WNBA All-Star rosters. Team Clark versus Team Collier. It's going to be really good. I love what they did. It's two completely different types of teams. Nafisa Collier has a bigger, more physical team. Great rebounding, veterans. Team Clark, a lot of shooters, a lot of scoring, a lot of fast-paced type of players. Two completely different dynamics and mindsets. Which is going to give, which is going to win. I can't wait to see it. Asia Wilson, she had a wrist injury, so she'll be looking to be probably replaced by the commissioner. And it's going to be, my guess, between Sykes of the Mystics and De'Erica Hamby of the Los Angeles Sparks. If I had to choose, I probably would go De'Erica Hamby. White is hoping to play Clark in shorter stints of 3 to 4 minutes a day. So we should see what happens. So you're talking about a minute restriction possibly for Caitlin Clark. Or a short burst for her. Okay, so I'm trying to look up the starting five. And the starting five for the Valkyrie is going to be Veronica Burton, Tiffany Hayes, Kate Martin in the starting lineup. Kate Martin, Kayla Thornton, and Temi Fagbenley making her return to Indiana. She was with the team last year, and now she's on the Valkyrie. And the starting five for the Indiana Fever is going to be Caitlin Clark, Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Scary Ari McDonald. What's up, Joshua M? How you doing, man? Damon says, what's up, man? Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Great starting lineup. Go Valkyries. Bro, Kate Martin. Kate Martin is now on in the starting lineup. Interesting. Very interesting. She's been shooting well. She's been shooting lights out from downtown for the most part. So she's made her way into the starting lineup. Very interesting. Okay. All right. Let me see. So there you have it. If you look on the screen, there is the starting five for the Indiana Fever. Scary Ari McDonald, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Natasha Howard, and Aaliyah Boston. And for the Valkyrie, it's going to be Kate Martin, Tiffany Hayes, Veronica Burton, Kayla Thornton, and Temi Fagbenley. Well, that's the starting lineup for tonight's game. Over 500 people now in the house. 23 likes away from 200 in this early game. Thank y'all for being here. Corey Charles, what I think about DeAndre Ayton joining the Los Angeles Lakers. I think it's a good prove-it deal for him. He's looking to secure the bag after this next season. So it could be a good thing. Now, here's the down thing about the whole situation. This team is going to be terrible defensively. but we'll see how it plays out. All right, if you guys are ready, I'm ready for game time predictions. Are you ready for game time predictions with the return of Caitlin Clark? Let's get into it. The Golden State Valkyrie took care of the Indiana Fever in their previous matchup, winning 88-77, with Kayla Thornton being the leading scorer in that game. Going into this game, though, with the return of Caitlin Clark, the Fever are favored by 7.5 points, and the over-under is at 164.5 points. So, let me know, who do you have winning this game? By the way, both teams are 9-9, with the Valkyrie being over the Indiana Fever because they have the tiebreaker. They defeated the Fever, like I said, back on June 19th. So, Fever or the Valkyrie here today. And again, Caitlin Clark is back. She's back. I see Fever. Dylan's going with the Valkyries. Okay. I will be going with the Indiana Fever. They got to get that clap back. They got to get that revenge against the Valkyries. Fever lost by, 77-88 in that last game. Losing that game really in that fourth quarter. Caitlin Clark is back. I'm feeling it. Give me a Fever win. Motown Mike agrees. Golden Dean agrees. Jeff in the chat agrees with the Fever. Matthew Gilliam's going with the Fever. Saber's going with the Valkyrie. Mahonia is going with the Valkyrie plus 7.5. Well, yeah, Valkyrie are 7.5 underdogs today. Now, let's talk about MVP. Who is y'all's MVP for today's game? My MVP is going to be Aaliyah Boston. I liked what Aaliyah Boston has been doing this season. And in that last game, she had 17 points with 12 rebounds with 3 blocks. Caitlin Clark, it's her return from injury. Let the offense maybe go through Aaliyah Boston, especially early and often. Let her set in her dominance in the paint. Give me Boston to be MVP today. Now, what about the X Factor? Who is your X Factor for today's game? I'll tell you what mine's going to be. My X Factor is going to be Caitlin Clark. So Caitlin Clark making her return from injury. In that last game, CC did not play that well. She was 3 for 14 from the field, 0 for 7 from 3, had 11 points. She did have 9 assists, so she was just shy of a double-double. Now, Caitlin Clark, in the last time when she returned from injury, she went bonkers against the New York Liberty, especially shooting well from 3. And being here at home, I'm thinking Caitlin Clark is going to be the X Factor. If we get a good CC and she's found her rhythm, especially if she picks up earlier than we think, I think that could be a big factor in why the Fever win this game. Especially since that last performance wasn't all that great. She's going to want to prove herself here today. So give me CC for X Factor. Now, moving on to props. Who's going to score the first bucket for today's game? Who will score that first bucket today? For me, I'm going to go with Kayla Thornton, the leading scorer for the Golden State Valkyries in that last game. I'll go with the veteran scoring the first bucket here on the road. Now, moving on to the very first three-pointer. The first splash of the game by who? Now, Golden State Kate, which is what her new nickname, by the way, Golden State Kate Martin is in the starting lineup for the Valkyrie, and she's been shooting very well from 3. CC is back. Lexi Hull has one of the best shooting percentages from 3 this season, so there's some good options out there. For me, my first 3 is going to be Lexi Hull. She has one of the best 3-point shooting percentages in the league. I will take Lexi Hull. Who do you guys have knocking down that first 3? Now, let's see. Over-under is 164.5 points. 164.5. I'm going to take the under for this game. I'm going to take the under. I think there could be a whole lot of defense in this one, so I'll take the under. Whoa, my chat just blew by. My goodness, that's crazy. It was stuck there for a second. Future with the 4-month highlighted comment. What's up, dude? Says, do my eyes this evening. It's currently 11:55 where I'm at, and I see a wild Josh on my screen. Is this the Matrix? It's no fooling, man. It's the morning out here in Texas. It's about to be 11 a.m. I'm live. It's an early game. Early game. It's good to see you, though, Future. Thank you so much, man, for the support. 4 months, brother. Whew. Mine also flew. It was frozen for a bit. Yeah, that was weird. That was really weird. Almost 700 people in the house before tip-off. It is 11 o'clock in the morning almost here in Dallas. You guys are dedicated. I love it. I love it. Shout out to the mod squad up in the house. Love you guys. Cult of Fury Elite. Appreciate y'all being here. That's my game time predictions. I'm taking the Fever. I got Boston being the MVP. I got Clark being the X Factor. Thornton with the first bucket. Hall with the first splash. And I'm taking the under of 164.5 points. Now, the starting lineups. Let me go back to this. The starting lineups, if you're just tuning in. Indiana Fever starting 5 is Scary, Airy, McDonald, Kelsey, Mitchell, the return of Caitlin Clark, Natasha Howard, and Aaliyah Boston. That's your starting 5 for the Fever today. The starting 5 for the Golden State Valkyrie: Veronica Burton, Tiffany Hayes, Golden State Kate Martin, Kayla Thornton, and Temi Fag-Benley. That's the starting 5 for the Valkyries and the Fever. Sean's in the house. What's up, Sean? Says, YouTube chat still waking up. That's why it's frozen. I know. It's too damn early. Now, if you're wondering, why is this game so early? That's because WNBA games sometimes have these early day games, even on the weekdays, to accommodate game day events for summer camps. There's a bunch of kids out there that the WNBA throughout the entire league, they allow these summer camps and other youth groups to attend the games, offering them a fun and accessible sporting event. And the early start times and discounted group rates, I'm reading it right here, are designed to attract a younger audience and foster future WNBA fans. It allows these groups of kids from these summer camps to be able to get to the game and to get out of the game and back to their camps in a decent time, which is why this game is so early. So now you know. There was already a game tipped off. It was Seattle and Connecticut. That's at halftime, and Seattle's up by 8 points. We're getting ready for a tip-off here momentarily. It's almost at the top of the hour. The game is going to be broadcasted on NBA TV if you're wanting to watch along with me. But if not, try to check out the League Pass. Veronica Burton is going off today. Fever will still win, says Bigwood. You're going with the Fever winning, but Veronica Burton going off. Burton's been crazy. She's been crazy this season. And so is Kate Martin. Kate Martin of the Valkyries, she's been shooting incredible over the last 5 games, especially from 3. So look out for that. Kate Martin has been an assassin over the last 5 games. And that's why she's in the starting lineup today. They put her in the starting lineup today. Now, in that last game, the Indiana Fever lost 77-88, right? They lost 77-88. They got absolutely pounced in that fourth quarter where Golden State outscored Indiana 33-18. It looked like Indiana was going to possibly go on to win that game until the Valkyrie just absolutely started defending well, creating turnovers, getting to the foul line, and pulled away late and won against the Fever. The keys to the game, I say, for the Indiana Fever, don't turn over that ball. 17 turnovers in that last game, in comparison to the 7 only for the Golden State Valkyrie. Try to keep out of foul trouble. The Valkyrie went to the line 27 times. They had 27 free throw attempts in that last game. The Fever had 12. 27-12. So try not to foul. Try to limit the turnovers. And try to get on those fast breaks. Get on the transition. If you make this a fast-paced game, you can beat this Valkyrie team. If it becomes a half-court game, well, that's going to favor the Valkyrie. That's going to favor the Valkyrie. So let's get ready for tip-off, y'all. Smack that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Almost 1,000 people here early this morning. And we're 30 likes away from 300. That is absolutely ridiculous. Tristan Allen's in the house. What's up, dude? His Fever win and MVP is going to be CC. Okay. Irving with a 17-month highlighted comment. 7 years today, my dad took his last breath, he said. He lost his life to alcohol, liver failure. Oh, my goodness. Life is too short. Love your parents. Miss the old man. He's in heaven. Well, rest in peace to your old man, Irving. Condolences, man. 7 years, brother. I'm sorry, dude. That's tough. That is tough. Love you, man. Love you. What channel is this game on? It's going to be on NBA TV. NBA TV. For DirecTV, that's 216. If you have DirecTV. What's up, Leanne Smith from Australia? How you doing? What's up, Shelley? Ray, how you doing? Mike, it is early. It is early. And we're getting ready for tip-off. Let's go. I'm ready. I am ready. So it looks like Indiana Fever will be in their white jerseys here tonight. Their white uniforms here today. At home with the return of Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, hype, getting some hype from the fans. They're happy to see her back in the Nap Town at the field house. And let me see what the Valkyrie wear. I couldn't see them. But once again, here's the starting lineup. Veronica Burton, Kate Martin, Tiffany Hayes, Kayla Thornton, Tammy Fag-Bentley for the Valkyries. For the Indiana Fever, Scary Ari McDonald, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Natasha Howard, and Aaliyah Boston. All right, everything's ready to go. I'm ready to go. If y'all are ready, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do it. What's up, Steven? What's up, Wesley Beck? How you doing, brother? Big Wood says it's 9 a.m. in the West Coast. 9 a.m. Are there any Golden State fans in here? Hey, thank you, Lisa. We appreciate you. What's up, Alex Thomas? What's up, Charlicia? Hey, Rhonda Davis. Looks like a packed house here in this early game. O'Neal Porter, thank you so much for the sub, man. Looks like a packed house in Indiana. Valkyrie will be in their black uniforms. Fever in their white. All right, everyone's at center court. Fever fans, Valkyrie fans, hoop fans. Let's watch some hoops. Here we go. Ready for the tip is off, and the Valkyrie will have the first possession, and they'll be shooting on the left side of the court. Once again, starting lineup is Kayla Thornton, Fag-Bentley, Tiffany Hayes, Martin, and Burton. Hayes inside for Martin. Ball's broken up, and Fag-Bentley recovers. She will hand it up to Kate Martin. No, it goes out of bounds. No, it stays in. And Kate Martin will drive up court against Caitlin, and she'll put it up. No good. A foul on the floor. A foul on the floor? And it's going to go against the Valkyries, so it's going to be Fever basketball. Kate Martin was going up against CC right there, her former teammate back in Iowa. Here we go, 9.5 to go here the first quarter. Fever with their first offensive possession. Aaliyah Boston in the high post with a handoff to McDonald. Donald swings it to Caitlin Clark. She'll drive. Ball's not loose. It's a steal for the Valkyrie. They did that so well in their previous matchup. And now here come the Valkyrie. First bucket trying to be found here by Kate Martin. Deep three straight away. Won't fall. And Caitlin Clark will get the rebound. Clark will bring it into the front court. She's picked up by Kayla Thornton. Now swings it to Aaliyah Boston, the left elbow. She'll drive to left short corner. Boston looking left short corner for Natasha Howard. Backing down Martin. Fadeaway jump shot. No good. Good defense there by Martin, who gets the rebound. No score yet. 8:45 remaining in the first quarter. Kate Martin in the high post picked up by Boston. Feeds inside to Fag-Bentley. Fag-Bentley's looking on the left elbow. She's going to hand it off instead to Burton. She'll drive from the left elbow. Kick out back to Fag-Bentley for three. That's short. Rebound falls to Caitlin Clark. Her second rebound of the game. She's quickly into the front court. Step back three. Caitlin can't score. And the rebound will be fought for and won by Burton of the Valkyrie. Still no score in this game. 8:15 remaining in the first quarter. A stop and pop elbow jumper is good for Burton of the Valkyrie. They strike first. They strike first. 8:04 left to go in the first quarter. Here come the Fever shooting on the right side of the court in their white uniforms. Down the hill. Layup is good for Kelsey Mitchell through the teeth of the defense. That was a tough bucket for Mitchell. Back on the other side. Thornton driving. Can't get the bucket. Good defense by Caitlin Clark. And she'll try to feed backdoor to Mitchell. And that will be a shooting foul from Fag Bentley. Mitchell will go to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots for Kelsey Mitchell. Man, there was not a whole long scoring there for a minute. 2 shots for Kelsey Mitchell. She scored the first bucket for the Fever in this game with 7:43 left to go here in the first quarter. Mitchell getting ready to shoot her free throws. 1.3 thousand people in the house. Appreciate y'all being here, tuning in, watching, listening from wherever you guys are from. It's early here in Texas. 11:07 a.m. First free throw is good by Mitchell. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that, man. Second free throw by Mitchell is good. 4-2 lead for Indiana. 7:40 remaining. Here come the Valkyrie. Bringing up ball is going to be Burton for the Valkyrie in their black jerseys, shooting on the left side of the court. And now here's a pass to Fag Bentley. Handoff goes to Tiffany Hayes. She'll drive off the screen, down the baseline, and a layup is good. And a tied game at 4 after that layup by the Valkyrie. Back on the other side. Here's Natasha Howard. She's guarded by Kate Martin. She'll back her down. She's got the size advantage. Kicks out to McDonald for a splash. First 3 of the game goes to the Fever, and it's Scary Airy McDonald. 7-4 lead for Indiana. 15 on the shot clock for the Valkyrie. Shooting on the left side of the court in their black uniforms. Martin swinging us around the horn to Thornton for 3. Hits the back iron. CC gets her 3rd rebound of the game. Indiana's up 7-4. Thornton picking up Caitlin Clark as she drives down the seam of the lane. But step back jumper, good for CC. 9-4. Welcome back, Caitlin Clark. Welcome back, Caitlin. 9-4 lead for Indiana. 6.5 remaining here in the first quarter. A dump inside and a layup for Fag Bentley, fed by Kate Martin. 9-6, back down the side. A stop in pot 3. CC for 3. She's got 5 points, and that's 2 splashes for the Fever. With 6:13 left to go in the first quarter, Indiana's 12, Valkyrie 6. Welcome back, CC. And the Valkyrie turned the ball over on a bad pass. Down the lane on a fast break is a missed layup by Natasha Howard, leading to a rebound by Thornton. Outlet pass ahead to Kate Martin. Martin back to Thornton on the right wing outside. To the left wing goes Burton. She'll tee up the 3. Oh, that's a big splash. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Burton of the Valkyrie to cut the lead at 3. Back on the other side. And a layup is good by Natasha Howard with a nice dish by CC. A nice little assist there by Caitlin Clark. A missed layup right there for the Valkyries. That was missed by Burton. Back on the other side, it's going to be a bad pass by the Fever, but it's deflected off of the Valkyries, so it's going to be an official timeout right now. Official timeout. Or is it not a timeout? 1.5 thousand people in the house. My goodness. 14 likes away from 400, so I guess it wasn't an official timeout. And it's a layup. It's a layup on the baseline from Kelsey Mitchell, 16-9. Then if there was no official timeout, then one was a delay there. 5:12 remaining in the first quarter, 15 on the shot clock. Valkyrie inside down the lane is good. Layup for Monique Billings. 11-16 lead for the Fever. Here at home, McDonald just got fouled there by Carla Late, the rookie of the Valkyrie. And now we're going to get an official timeout with 4:58 remaining in the first quarter. 16-11, Fever lead. Caitlin Clark in her return has 5 points already. She's got 5 points to go with 3 rebounds and 1 assist. Kelsey Mitchell, 6 points. 3 points for Ari McDonald and 2 points for Natasha Howard. So that's the total of 16. For the Golden State Valkyrie, 5 points for Veronica Burton. She's the leading scorer for them. 2 points for Tiffany Hayes and 2 points for Feg Binley. 5-point lead for the Fever. CC's got 5 points. Mr. Fulton says, Josh, I had a great time during the Cicero's Game Talent Show, but I didn't get first place, but maybe I can do next year. Absolutely, man. You got to believe in yourself, bro. Next year, you got it. You got it. So we're at a commercial break as we have an official timeout. An official timeout. CC looking okay so far? Yeah, I think so. I think so for sure. Caitlin Clark, 5 points, 2 for 3 shooting, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. 1 3-pointer made. Like it. You'll take it. 6 points for Kelsey Mitchell. She's 2 for 2 right now. Not too shabby. And a 3 made by Scary Ari McDonald. So before the official timeout, it was a foul made by Carla Late of the Valkyries. She fouled McDonald. So this will be an inbound for the Fever. Yo, Asia, 54-month highlighted comment. Hey, Josh, how you doing today? I went back to work last week, and it feels so good and exhausted. By the way, our teams play each other this weekend. Oh, really? We're duking it out this weekend. All right, well, may the best team win. Asia, I hope it goes smooth back at work. I'm glad that your finger was able to heal up nicely, and hope everything goes smooth. Asia, thank you so much for the 54 months of support. Max, what does the attendance look like? It looks like a packed house to me. I don't have any official numbers in front of me, but it's a good crowd here. There's a lot of people for an early game. There's a lot of people here for an early game. And again, they do these early games sometimes because of the summer camps that they work with to allow a lot of kids to come over to the games. A lot of youth groups come to these games, these WNBA games. It's a good way to build future fans for the league. I've been playing Pokemon Go, says player 247. Oh, man, that used to be fun back in the day. All right, we're coming back out of the timeout. Thank you all for being here. Again, smack that thumbs up. Almost 500 likes already. Man, you guys have been blowing this up like crazy. I didn't think there was going to be this many people this early. It is 11:13 a.m. here in Dallas. 11:13. Devin says it's 7 o'clock in the morning over there in Alaska. It's wild. We're coming out of the commercial break, an official timeout it was. Fever have the ball, and on the floor, it's going to be Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Scary Ari McDonald, and Lexi Hull. Ball's inbound from the right sideline. Kelsey Mitchell to McDonald. Gives way to Natasha Howard. Back to Mitchell on the right wing outside. Boston the screen. She'll operate off of it and pull up from the elbow. No good on the jump shot. Chasing down the rebound is who? Lexi Hull. Second chance points here for the Fever. Boston with the layup. It's good at the rim. That hustle play by Lexi Hull to chase down that rebound led to second chance points there for the Fever. 18-11 lead for the Fever. Boston with her first bucket of the game. Back on the other side, Carla Late of the Valkyries swings it up top of the post. Now to Burton. Back to Late for 3. That's going to be short. Chasing down the rebound is going to be Aaliyah Boston. And here come the Fever. Mitchell, like a rocket down the lane. Layup is no good. Ball's loose on the floor. Boston couldn't secure it, and Solon does for the Valkyrie. Out ahead to Burton. Now to Solon. Fadeaway jump shot left short corner. Won't go. Rebound goes Lexi Hull. Outlet to McDonald. She'll drive down the lane with the contact. Draws a foul from Carla Late. McDonald to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots. Jill with an 18-month highlighted comment. Thanks for keeping me company at work, Jachy Poo. Jill, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for keeping me company. All of y'all. Jill, thank you so much for 18 months. We appreciate you. We love you. What's up, Scott Brown? How you doing? Hey, Donna, how you doing? McDonald's got 2 free throws coming up here. Carla Late with a shooting foul. Yo, Scott Common, what the $10 dono. Best live play-by-play for the Fever ever. Thanks. Go Fever. Go Raiders. Scott, appreciate that, man. Tip of the hat to you, sir. Thank you. for the $10 donos. Thank you, man. First free throw is good for McDonald. That one is good. Natasha Howard will check out right here. Sophie Cunningham checking in to a loud applause. Yakima fan, thank you. If you guys are brand new, hit that subscribe. We'll be live all season long for the Indiana Fever, as well as the All-Star Weekend on July 18th and 19th. And the WNBA playoffs, of course. Second free throw is good for McDonald. 20 to 11 lead for the Fever. 3:48 left to go in the first quarter. Here come the Valkyrie. And on the floor, it's Thornton, Burton, Billings, Salon, and Late. And it is going to be a pass to Burton on the right short corner. She's trying to back down. Sophie Cunningham is not working really too well. She'll dump inside to Thornton. Thornton fadeaway jump shot. That's no good. Rebound goes to Lexi Hall. She said, give me that board. And here come the Fever in their white uniforms, shooting on the right side of the court. On the floor, Boston, Mitchell, McDonald, Cunningham, and Lexi Hull. Driving, baseline layup, no good by Boston. Gets it on rebound, puts it up. Blocked there by Salon. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Billings with the block. Back on the other way. A dump inside. Thornton going to work in the post against McDonald. Kick out to the corner. And that corner three is good for the Valkyrie. That is Monique Billings for our splash. It's a 6-point lead for the Fever. Oh my goodness, Wesley Black with 20 gifted memberships. Boston, kick out, wide open, McDonald three, no good. Rebound falls to Thornton and the Valkyrie. Here comes Golden State, down the lane, Thornton layup, no good. Rebound, McDonald, and they're going to be a loose ball foul here called against the Fever. Loose ball foul called against Indiana. Bro, Wesley Black with the 20 gifted memberships to the chat. Wesley, let's go. Thank you so much, Wesley. No way. Y'all, show some love to Wesley. 20 gifted memberships. If you guys just got a gifted membership from Wesley Black, refresh your app, refresh your browser, so that way you guys can get custom emotes. Ball's inbounded at the rim. Layup missed there by the Valkyrie. Monique Billings misses a gimme, and it's going to lead to a rebound for Lexi Hull. Here come the Fever. Caitlin Clark is back in the game with Mitchell, Timpson, Cunningham, and Lexi Hull. Step back, mid-range jumper. Caitlin Clark misses. Lexi Hull, the rebound. The kick up to Sophie for three. Sophie Cunningham from downtown. How about these second chance opportunities made by Lexi Hull? That was a blonde bomber connection right there. James Reed, thanks for the sub. Monique Billings down the lane. Blocked at the rim by Michaela Timpson. She said, get that out of here. Way to go, rookie. Inbounded pass coming up for the Valkyrie. Yo, Scott Brown with a $20 dono. Yo, Scott, thank you so much, dude. Didn't say nothing, but great, Scott. Thank you so much, Scott Brown. Thank you again, Wesley Black, for the 20 gifted. Means a lot, guys. It really does. Ball's inbounded. Valkyrie are down 14 to 23. A driving kick to Carla Late from the right corner. The three is no good. And there's going to be a foul by Lexi Hull. A shooting foul. So the rookie for the Valkyrie, Carla Late, will go to the line for 3 free throws now. And that's going to be the first foul for Lexi Hull. 1:50 remaining in this first quarter. Carla Late of the Valkyrie will have 3 free throws now. Wow. I'm just absolutely bewildered right now that there's almost 2,000 people watching and listening at 11:20 a.m. here in Dallas. Almost 600 likes here in the first quarter. Y'all are just too much. I love you guys. Thank you. We appreciate this. First free throw, Carla Late knocks it down. 23-15. Second free throw is good for Carla. All right. On the floor for the Indiana Fever, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Michaela Timpson, Sophie Cunningham, and Lexi Hull. Final free throw is good by Carla Late. She knocked down all of them. And now it's 23-17, a 6-point lead for the Fever. Bringing up ball into the front court is going to be Caitlin Clark. She takes a good bump by Tiffany Hayes. She falls on the floor, and she's going to call a timeout. She's forced to call a timeout, and Caitlin Clark is very upset, yelling over at the referee, saying, how was that not a foul? There was some contact right there by Tiffany Hayes. Cece believed she was fouled That's why she fell on the ground with that loose ball. She fell on top of it and called the timeout. Look at that. Well, CC had her arm in her chest too, and she fell to her back, wincing, and she was yelling for a timeout right there. So timeout here by the Fever. Timeout. Sexy Lexi on those rebounds. Daniel Davis, Lexi Hull has been absolutely crucial. She's been incredible with those offensive rebounds. She's got 4 boards already here in the first quarter. 4 rebounds. 4 rebounds for Lexi Hull. And that's led to 5 second chance points for the Indiana Fever at least. 1:40 left to go here in this first quarter. Indiana leads at 23-17. They have the ball right now. Out of a timeout that was forced there by Caitlin Clark. On the floor, it's going to be Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Michaela Timpson, Sophie Cunningham, and Lexi Hull. For the Valkyrie, Tiffany Hayes, Letitia Amir, Salon, Caitlin Chen, and Carla Late. Tony, appreciate you, man. Welcome on in, bro. Brand new. We do this all season long. Cover every Fever game. Ball's inbounded from the right sideline. 1:38 left to go in the first quarter. 10 on the shot clock. Caitlin Clark pass to Lexi Hull on the high post. She'll drive down the lane. Kick out to Sophie for 3. That's going to be short. Rebound falls to Tiffany Hayes, the Valkyrie. Valkyrie in their black uniforms shooting on the left side of the court here on the road. 17 on the shot clock, 1:21 to go. Tiffany Hayes to Carla Late, back to Hayes in the high post, swings it left elbow. And it's going to be Caitlin Chen out of UConn, the rookie driving along the baseline. Reverse layup high off the window, somehow falls for Caitlin Chen. That was a tough bucket for the rookie. 23-19, a 4-point lead for the Fever now. They're in their white uniforms, shooting on the right side of the court. Sophie Cunningham dribbles to the left elbow, hands off to Kelsey Mitchell, and there's going to be an offensive foul here against the Fever and Sophie Cunningham. It's a turnover. Right back to the Valkyrie it goes. A 5-0 run for the Valkyrie right now. They've been doing a good job closing out these quarters against the Indiana Fever this season. 15 on the shot clock, and a whistle here. It's a turnover for the Valkyrie. Tiffany Hayes turns it over. 2,000 people tuning in, watching, listening from wherever you guys are from. Thank you. Some almost 700 likes. No way. All right, ball's inbounded. It's Fever basketball. 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Oh, Valkyrie is in the bonus. Valkyrie's in the bonus now. Fever, McDonald to Kaylin, driving, ball's knocked loose. She was upset with no whistle, but here come in transition the Valkyrie. A stop and pop 3, and that's going to be wildly missed there by Carla Late, leading to a rebound once again for Lexi Hull. Her 5th rebound of the game. 20 seconds to go. 15 on the shot clock. Carla picking up CC. Pass goes to Lexi, kicks out to Sophie. She'll drive down the baseline and out of bounds. Sophie dribbles out of bounds. Another turnover that will lead it for the Valkyrie here. The crowd is booing. I think they thought she was fouled there. Ooh, it looked like she might have taken some contact too. 5 seconds to go, driving down the baseline. Monique Billings for 2. Monique Billings makes it a 2-point game, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. 23-21, Indiana leads it by 2 at the end of 1. The Valkyrie went on a massive run to close out the quarter and just cut the lead down to 2. That was a big run. What's up, Corrupt? Rob, what's up, dude? Tuning in from Manila, Philippines. So Indiana turns over the ball. Golden State was able to capitalize and cut the lead to within 2. The leading scorer out of the first quarter, Kelsey Mitchell with 6, Veronica Burton with 5. Lexi Hull's the leading rebounder with 5. Veronica Burton has 2 for the Valkyrie. Assist leaders, Veronica Burton and McDonald each with 2. 23-21, Indiana leads it. All right, let me switch this over to second quarter. Again, thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's an early game, but you guys are here nonetheless. Some of you guys are at work. Some of y'all are maybe doing summer school or something like that. Maybe y'all doing some chores. Whatever the case may be, thank y'all for being here nonetheless. I'm usually asleep around this time, or about going to go to sleep. I'm a night owl. I haven't been to sleep yet, so 700 likes. Thank y'all for 700 likes. Appreciate that. Joey Keith, we love making new friends, man. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hit that sub. Tell your friends. We do this all season long for the Indiana Fever. We'll be live for the All-Star Weekend. That's going to be the 3-point contest, the skills challenge, and then the All-Star game. Team Caitlin versus Team Collier. If you look on the screen right now, that's the roster right there for the WNBA All-Star game. Team Clark with Aaliyah Boston, Sabrina Nescu, Asia Wilson, who just got hurt. She'll probably be replaced. Satu Sabali, Kelsey Mitchell, Gabby Williams, Sonia Citron, Kiki Irafin, Jackie Young, and Kayla Thornton on Team Clark. For Team Collier, it's going to be Brianna Stewart, Alicia Gray, Ngumake, Paige Beckers, Courtney Williams, Skylar Diggins, Angel Reese, Alyssa Thomas, Plum Dog, and Ryan Howard. So that's how it's going to be for the All-Star game. So Clark's got a lot of fast-paced players, a lot of shooters, a lot of guards who can score and play with a fast pace. Team Collier is more of a half-court game, bigger, more physical, rebounding type of team. So it's going to be a really good matchup to see which is going to play out better. I'm looking forward to it. B's team is stacked. It is. And pretty well balanced, too. Pretty well balanced. But, man, Sabrina Nescu, Caitlin Clark on the same squad. Woo. Ooh, my goodness. Bold versus old, says John Lee. Oh, my goodness. What do you think? New Orleans getting a WNBA team? Maybe they might. But I would also like to see a WNBA team go to Nashville, Tennessee. And I'd like to see a team go back to Houston. Back to Houston. All right, you guys ready for the second quarter? Because it's happening right now. We're back, and it's the start of the second quarter. Fever have the possession with Howard, McDonald, Clark, Timpson, and Lexi Hull. Timpson with the handoff to McDonald in the high post to Caitlin Clark on the right elbow. Timpson gets it in the post. She'll go to work inside. Pull-up jumper, too strong. Rebound secured by Amir. Amihir. That's her name. Letitia Amihir. 9:30 left to go in the second quarter. Valkyrie on the floor. Amihir, Hayes, Salon, Chen, and Late. And a miss layup right there for Tiffany Hayes leads to a rebound for the Fever. And here they come. 9:18 left to go. Stop it, pot three by McDonald. No good. Lexi Hull with another rebound. Another second chance opportunity for the Fever. They're in their white uniforms, shooting on the right side of the court. Caitlin Clark around the logo, dumps inside, and Natasha Howard creates some space, pulls up, and draws a shooting foul from Janelle Salon. Natasha Howard will go to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots for Natasha Howard. All right. 9:03 remaining here in the second quarter. 23-21 lead for Indiana. How you doing, though, Corrupt? I'm going to beat you in darts, by the way. Natasha Howard, first free throw is up and good. 24-21. Veronica Burton will check in for Carla Late. Good minutes for Carla, the rookie for the Valkyrie. She had some points right there. She had some pretty decent points there in the first quarter. Ari needs to stop shooting threes. Thing is that she can get really hot from downtown. She's 1 for 3 right now, but she can get hot. I like to see her attack, though, a little bit more. She's really good at that. Second free throw is good. There for Natasha Howard. 25-21 lead for Indiana. Bringing up ball is going to be Caitlin Chen for the Valkyrie. She'll bring it to the right elbow, picked up by Caitlin Clark. She's looking around, handoff, goes to Tiffany Hayes, now to Salon on the high post. Dribble, handoff, goes to Burton, off the screen. She'll kick out to Amir. 2 on the shot clock. She's got to put it up. She does, and she'll beat the shot clock. 23-25 Indiana lead. What a tough shot there by Amir. 8 on the shot clock for the Fever as McDonald tries to go to work. She'll go to Natasha Howard in the high post. 12 on the shot clock, puts the ball on the floor against Salon. Off the big window, no good. Rebound will fall to Amihir. Amihir in transition up ahead to Burton. Layup misses at the rim. Michaela Timpson the rebound. Outlet to Caitlin Clark. She'll bring it across the halfway mark. Cross-court pass. Lexi tees out the three. Wide open three will fall for Lexi Hall. 28-23. 8:06 to go. And the Valkyrie will call a timeout. How about that splash from Lexi Hall? That's going to be the 4th splash of the game for the Fever. Valkyrie's got 2. Dudes, gals, Lexi Hall has 6 rebounds. A lot of second chance points there, which led to second chance points for the Fever, and now 3 points. Let's go. 2,000 people watching during this commercial break. It's a timeout made by the Valkyrie. Timeout Valkyrie. With 8:06 left to go here in the second quarter. Smack that thumbs up on the live stream. We're almost to 800 here at half. In the first half. Nice. Nice. And if you're brand new, hit that subscribe. You'll see your name pop up here on the live stream. Oh my goodness, my phone's acting up again. What's up, Timothy Brunel? How you doing? Says go Lexi. Lexi Hull. She's on it again today, man. She's been incredible. Yes, Daniel Davis. Great start for Lexi. These second chance points have been huge. She's been responsible for at least 5 second chance points for the Indiana Fever. That's huge. Technical foul is 1 free throw. Yeah, technical foul is 1 free throw. It is. So is this game live at noon on a workday? Yes, Mike, this game is early. And the reason why it's early is because the WNBA works with these kids' summer camps and youth groups. So it's a great way to try to build a future fan base with these kids. And they have it so early so that way they can get these kids to the game, out of the game, and back at their summer camps and youth groups. They offer huge discounts for these kids too, and these youth groups as well. So this is what the WNBA does a lot during the regular season. $2 donation from Sri Data. Sri Data says, excellent commentary. Hey, thank you so much, Data. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you, sir. And thank you for the 2. Charlicia, Sean is at work, and Rocha is MIA. Now, he's in the process of moving, so he's going to be taking some time off, but he'll be back eventually. Matthew, thank you so much. Appreciate that. What's up, Ruby? How you doing? Philly's getting a WNBA team? Yes, Asia. Philadelphia's getting a WNBA team. Thank you, Bruce, for the subscribe. So is Cleveland, Toronto, and Portland. So 5 new teams coming to the WNBA over the next 5 years. We're back from the timeout. Valkyrie have the ball. And on the floor for the Valkyrie is Fag Bentley, Hayes, Burton, Salon, and Shen. Under 8 to go, and we're going to get a turnover by the Valkyrie. Great defense there by McDonald. She's sticking out her tongue. McDonald creating that turnover right there. Under 8 to go. It's going to be Fever basketball. On the floor for the Fever, we're going to have Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston, Henry McDonald, Caitlin Clark, and Lexi Hull. Caitlin Clark with 5 points will bring it across the halfway mark. They're in their white uniforms, shooting on the right side of the court. Bounce pass, Lexi Hull, top of the key. Swings the left elbow to McDonald. Now left short corner goes Boston. Back to the cutter. McDonald, layup. Good! What a scoop layup there for McDonald. Nice little give and go from Aaliyah Boston. And that's going to put Indiana up by 7 with 7.5 to go. Back on the other side, Burton tees up the straightaway 3. Burton with the splash for the Valkyrie. Caitlin Shen with the assist right there. Back on the other side. The driving kick from Caitlin Clark to Lexi Holt leads to a mid-range jumper that will be an air ball. Hayes underneath with the rebound. And the ball will be deflected out of bounds by McDonald. She knocked the ball loose out of Chen's hands. So they'll re-inbound here. Is the game sold out? I'm not sure if it's sold out, but it's pretty packed, man. Well, there's some seats missing right here, so it doesn't look like it's full capacity, but it looks pretty close. Looks pretty close. Ball's inbounded, 9 on the shot clock for the Valkyrie. Double team coming to Van Bailey. Ball swung around. Caitlin Chen, right corner 3, wide open is good. Caitlin Chen, the rookie out of UConn, cuts the lead to 1. 6:48 left to go, and the ball is knocked loose out of bounds. Last touch by who? I think that's off of the Valkyrie. Kelsey Mitchell's going to check in here. Kelsey Mitchell will check in for Lexi Hull. It's going to be Natasha Howard, Boston, Mitchell, McDonald, and Clark on the floor now for the Fever. Ball's going to be inbounded from the baseline. McDonald looking to the left elbow, finds Caitlin Clark for a straightaway shot. That won't go. Rebound falls to Beck Bentley, and an outlet pass to Burton. Ahead to Caitlin Chen. 17 on the shot clock. Chen to Salon. Handoff back to Caitlin. She will go back to Salon. She'll drive down the lane through the contact of Caitlin Clark and puts up a floater. And the Valkyrie take a 1-point lead. 31-30 with 6:20 to go. Marksum Camacho, thank you so much for the sub, brother. 8-0 run for the Valkyrie over the last minute and 15 seconds. Here's McDonald with a nice little cross work there on Kayla Thornton. Handoff goes Natasha Howard, and she just committed offensive foul against Salon. She put her elbow up high into her chest, and they called her for the offensive foul. Valkyrie basketball. We got a $10 sticker in the chat from Larry Cole. He says, #1 fan. Let's go, Larry. Cheers, man. Thank you so much, dude. That means a lot, Larry. Larry is scary. Appreciate you, brother. 6 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Indiana down by 1 now. Let's see if they can get a stop. It's Valkyrie basketball, 12 on the shot clock, and a pass goes to Thornton on the left corner, gets away from her, and that's going to be out of bounds. That's a turnover. Fever basketball. And on the floor now for the Fever, Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Scary Ari McDonald, and Sophie Cunningham. McDonald with 7 points, 6 for Mitchell, 3 for Cunningham. Boston with 2 points and 4 rebounds. Natasha Howard with 4 points. And Chen will steal up the pass, up ahead in transition to Salon down the baseline against Howard. She stopped, kick out back to Chen, swings it to Burton, top of the key. 5:27 left to go here in the second quarter. And here's Burton to Salon. Straightaway 3, line drive shot will be short. Boston gets the rebound. She'll bring it to the front court. Handoff goes Mitchell off the screen. Mitchell for 3. That's too strong. And the rebound falls to Salon. Up ahead now to Thornton. She'll drive on Mitchell. She'll be stopped by Mitchell. Fadeaway jump shot too strong. And the ball goes into bounds. No, it was saved inbounds, but into the hands of Fag Bentley, and she's fouled by Mitchell. So Fag Bentley will go to the line for 2 shots. With 5 minutes to go here in the first half. 2 free throws coming up for Temi, Fag Bentley, the former Indiana Fever. Over 800 likes now on the stream. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate that. What's up, Bob? How you doing? Hello, Jessica Tucker. How you doing? Yeah, it was an 8-0 run there for the Valkyrie. They've been going on a couple of runs here in this first half. First free throw for Temi is no good. Second free throw attempt now is coming up. First one was no good. Kate Martin looking to check in back into the game. So it's going to be Caitlin Martin. It's going to be Kate Martin, Veronica Burton, Caitlin Chen, Fag Bentley, and Kayla Thornton. Golden State Kate in the starting lineup today. Second free throw there by Temi is good. 32-30, Golden State leads. Caitlin Clark is on the bench right now. It's Boston, Mitchell, McDonald, Cunningham, and Lexi Hull on the floor in their white uniforms, shooting on the right side of the court, under 5 to go. 12 on the shot clock for the Fever to work with. Mitchell in the high post, picked up by Burton. Cross-court pass to McDonald, swings to the baseline. Howard, dump off to Aaliyah, and that's going to be a layup. That's good for the Fever. 32-32 all. A tie game. Good ball movement right there between Howard and Boston. And back on the other side, a whistle is called. Mitchell is called for the foul here. She did not like that call at all. She did not like that call whatsoever. My goodness, man. The Golden State Valkyrie, they run a deep rotation. They're running right now a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-man rotation in the first half. They're running a 10-man rotation in the first half. That's crazy. Ball's inbounded down the lane. A missed layup by McDonald. Leads to a rebound for the Valkyrie. And here they come in transition. Martin, layup. No good. Boston tips it out. Sophie scoops it up. And here come the Fever, tied at 32. Outlet pass goes to Mitchell. Down the baseline, pass meant for Sophie. Stolen up by Thornton. She intercepts the pass. She'll drive into the front court. She'll stop. She'll kick out to Burton. Tees up the three. Hits the iron. Rebound falls to Lexi Hull. Her 7th rebound of the game. Outlet to McDonald. She'll hold here. Thought about shooting the three. She'll feed it to Aaliyah Boston in the post instead. She'll back down Thornton. Off the big shot. Won't go. Rebound falls to Temi Fagbenley. 3:36 left to go here in the half. 17 on the shot clock. Valkyrie have the ball with Thornton, Hayes, Martin, Burton, and Billings. Burton driving, getting past Mitchell, up and under, no good, gets her own rebound, kick out to Fagbenley. 12 on the shot clock, handoff goes to Kate Martin. She'll drive, Martin, stopped by Boston, 7 to shoot, picks up her dribble after being knocked loose by Boston, kick out to Thornton for 3. Ooh, that's an air ball. Air ball. Turnover. Fever basketball with 3:07 to go. Is Cece even playing? She was on the bench, but she returned today. She returned today. Keep smacking that thumbs up, folks. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 likes by the end of the first half. We're 150 away. Bringing up the ball is going to be Ari McDonald for the Fever. She's joined by Boston, Mitchell, Cunningham, and Lexi Hull. The Blonde Bombers are out there. Mitchell, bad pass to Boston. Miscommunication right there. Goes out of bounds. That's a turnover. Fever will turn it right back over to the Valkyrie. Mitchell, very frustrated with herself in the way she's played in this first half. We're going to get a timeout made by the Fever. Second charge timeout by the Fever with 2:53 left to go in the first half. We're all tied up at 32. Very low scoring second quarter. Golden State 11 points, Indiana 9 here in this second quarter. Cece's playing time is being strictly controlled. Well, they were talking about doing some minute bursts for her, so maybe a bit of a minute restriction here for Caitlin Clark. Right now, let's see. Cece's got 11 minutes played. She's 2 for 5 from the field, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. All those points came in the first quarter. Yo, Regier with a 31-month elite comment, baby. How's everything going? Just did a fantasy trade. I got Marina Mabry. Jets got Ezzy Magbagor. How do you feel about that trade? Wow. I know Jets loves Mabry, but getting Magbagor, so you got the guard, she got the forward. I think that's a win-win trade right there. I think that's a win-win trade. That's a good trade. Regier, thank you, brother. 31 months. I salute you. Yo, we got a $5 donation from Scott Kelly. Sexy Lexi ain't no joke. Lexi Hull got to be right up there with most improved. She's got to be right up there in the talks of most improved player this year. Her heart and hustle is incredible, and not everything she does shows up in the box score. She has 7 rebounds right now. 7 rebounds. 3 of those were offensive rebounds. She has 3 points on 1 for 2 shooting from downtown and 1 assist. Love her heart, love her hustle. She's always diving for the loose balls. She's going for those 50-50 balls. She's everywhere. Everywhere. We're still in a commercial break. It was a timeout made by the Indiana Fever, their second timeout of the game. It's going to be Valkyrie basketball out of this timeout. And on the floor for the Valkyrie right now is Thornton, Tiffany Hayes, Kate Martin, Veronica Burton, and Monique Billings. On the floor for the Fever, Lexi Hull, Cunningham, McDonald, Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston. Shout out to the new people who are subscribing today. Thank y'all so much. We love making new friends. Don't be shy. Join us for more Fever games throughout the season. Well, we're not going to miss a single game. We're not going to miss a single game. Even if it's at 11 o'clock in the morning, we're not missing a game. We're back from the commercial break. We're back from the timeout. It's all tied up at 32. It's Valkyrie basketball. A dish to Thornton leads to a 3 by Kayla Thornton. A splash, and with that, Valkyrie take a lead. And back on the other side, Lexi Hull can't secure the pass. The ball gets away from her, and it's out of bounds. Another turnover for the Fever, their 10th of the game. It's Valkyrie basketball. They're turning over this ball at a high rate. Already double-digit turnovers in the first half. 35-32, Valkyrie lead. Down the lane drive is good for Tiffany Hayes. A driving layup gives them a 5-point lead. Brad, thank you so much for the subscribe. It's a 14-2 run for the Golden State Valkyries in the last 5.5 minutes. Wow. McDonald kicks it to Mitchell, driving from the elbow. Her shot is blocked by Monique Billings into the hands of Thornton. Outlet to Veronica Burton. Back to Thornton. Down the lane. Layup high out the window. Draws a blocking foul. A shooting foul, actually, by Lexi Hull. Thornton will go to the line for 2 shots. The Fever need to regroup here. They need to find their footing. They're losing almost every aspect of this game right now in the second quarter. They're turning over the ball. They're getting beat off the glass. They're getting beat in transition. They got to settle in. And they're committing the fouls. Thornton at the line shooting 2. That was the second committed foul for Lexi Hull. Free throw number 1 is good for the Valkyrie and Thornton. Caitlin Clark will check in for Sophie Cunningham. Caitlin Clark will check in for Sophie with 1:51 remaining in the first half. Thornton's got one more free throw for her Valkyries, and it is good. 39-32, a 7-point lead for the Valkyrie. At one point, Indiana was leading by 9 points. Thank you so much for the subscribe, Rodeo. Thank you, man. 1:40 to go in the first half. Caitlin Clark has it in the high post, guarded by Thornton. She puts the ball on the floor. Bounce pass, right elbow, goes Boston. She'll go to work against a triple team on the baseline. Kick out to Mitchell. She'll drive from the elbow. Stop and floater. No good. They can't buy a bucket right now. And Monique Billings gets her first rebound of the game. It's a 7-point lead for the Valkyrie with 1:15 remaining in the second quarter. Kate Martin, guarded by Lexi Hull on the right wing outside. She'll dump inside to Billings. Ball's knocked loose, stolen up by Kelsey Mitchell. She'll go off into transition. And now she'll slow it down. 1 minute left to go in the second quarter. Handoff goes Aaliyah Boston in the high post. And fakes the handoff to Caitlin Clark. And they're going to call a foul here. They're going to call a foul against the Valkyrie. Golden State, by the way, is in the bonus. Golden State's in the bonus. A huge run here for the Valkyrie in the second quarter. Indiana hasn't even scored double digits in the second quarter. Mid-range jumper missed by Caitlin Clark, and the rebound falls to Tiffany Hayes. She'll get out in the break and score the layup. 41-32. Golden State dominating Indiana here in the second quarter. A missed shot by Mitchell. They can't buy a bucket. Indiana's missing everything right now. Under 30 seconds left to go here in the first half. 25 seconds remaining. Valkyrie on another run. A 9-0 run this time with 2:14 to go. And we're going to get a jump ball here. We're going to get a jump ball. A tie-up will lead to a jump ball. Mostly rookies. No team is mostly rookies. Well, this team has got some rookies on there. Caitlin Shen, Salon is on here as a rookie. But they have a lot of veterans, too, like Kayla Thornton, Frank Bentley, Mo Billings. So we're going to get a jump ball. It's won by the Fever, but can they score? No shot clock. 17 seconds to go. Fever have missed almost every field goal in these last minutes of the quarter. Caitlin Clark here waiting for the screen by Mitchell. She'll get it. Hayes the switch to CC. Kick out. Lexi Holt to left corner. Dribbles. Drives. Kick out. CC. Cross-court pass. Mitchell tees up the three, and that's going to do it. That's going to do it for the first half. My goodness. That was another miss there by Mitchell. That was rough there in the second quarter. My God. Indiana shot 32% from the floor. Their shooting percentage dropped big time in that second quarter. They could not buy a bucket. At one point, Indiana was leading by 9 points, and now they trail 32-41 to the Valkyrie. That was a brutal quarter. Golden State outscored Indiana 20-9. 20-9 in that second quarter. It's halftime, folks. And I'm going to go over the halftime box score for everybody if you guys want to know all the numbers and everything. But wow, that was a brutal quarter by the Fever. All right, I'm going to go over the halftime box score. Again, thank y'all so much for watching, for listening, for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. 2.1 thousand in the house. Thank you, Lizzie C. Appreciate that. Snacks, what's up? Jason, hello. Almost 1,000 likes, too, in this first half, in this early game. Thank you again. Thank you again, y'all. All right, so I'm going to go over the halftime box score. That way you guys can get all the stats and everything. Real quick, here's your game leaders. Leading scorer, Veronica Burton, 8 points for the Valkyrie. 7 for McDonald. Rebounding leaders, Lexi Hull, 7. Burton with 3. Assist leaders, Burton has that with 3. McDonald's got 2. Here's the shooting stats for the first half. Look at this. 42% from the field, Golden State Valkyrie. 38% from downtown for the Valkyrie. Indiana shot 32% from the field, 33% from downtown. 10 turnovers for the Fever, 9 turnovers for the Valkyrie. 20 rebounds for the Fever, 19 for the Valkyries. Now let's read these halftime box scores here for the individual players, and we'll start with the starting lineup of the Golden State Valkyries. Again, leading scorer is Veronica Burton with 8. She's 3 for 7 from the field with 3 rebounds, 3 assists. 6 points for Tiffany Hayes. 1 steal, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. Tammy Fagbenley, former Fever, 3 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. Kayla Thornton, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Off the bench, everyone has scored. They're running a 10-man rotation, and everyone scored off the bench. Monique Billings with 5. Caitlin Chen, the rookie, with 5. 4 for Janelle Salon. 3 for Carla Late. 2 for Letitia Amir. Everyone has scored off the bench, and that was a big deal in that first matchup where the Valkyrie took on the Fever. They outscored them off the bench 45-17. So the Valkyries bench players putting up some points. Now let's make our way down to the Indiana Fever. 7 points for Ari McDonald. 7 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. 6 points for Kelsey Mitchell on 2 for 9 shooting. 1 rebound, 1 steal. Caitlin Clark has 5 points on 2 for 6 from the field. 1 for 3 from downtown. 3 rebounds, 2 assists. 4 points for Natasha Howard. 1 for 4 from the field. Aaliyah Boss's 2 for 5 with 4 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal with 1 assist. And off the bench, 6 points off the bench. 3 from Lexi, 3 from Sophie. Look at that, man. Just a lot of missed shots. Howard's 1 for 4. She's been having a good stretch. And here tonight, she's 1 for 4 so far. Aaliyah Boston, 2 for 5, 4 points. She's got to pick that up. Kelsey Mitchell, 2 for 9. McDonald, 2 for 5. And Caitlin Clark, 2 for 6. 6 points off the bench for Indiana. And let's see, for the Valkyrie, 19. 19 bench points for the Valkyries and only 6 for Indiana. That's a big swing right there. And looking at team stats, some more team stats. Free throws. 6 for 7 from the free throw line is the Valkyrie. 6 for 6 from the free throw line is the Fever. Okay. Assists. They're each with 9. Well, each with 8, I'm sorry. They each have 8 assists. Looking at the turnovers. Again, Fever have 10, Valkyrie have 9, but the Fever have given up 8 points off of those turnovers. Meanwhile, the Valkyrie only gave up 2. 2! The Fever are shooting so bad, they only scored 2 points off of those 9 turnovers. Points of the paint, 18 for Golden State, 14 for Indiana. So, Valkyries really took over and dominated in that second quarter, outscoring Indiana 20-9. They went on multiple big runs in that second quarter. So, that's your halftime box score, folks. That is your halftime box score. While I was going over the halftime box score, I got a $2 donation from Regier. Says Tina Charles, 25-10, 87-81, Sun with 154 left to go in that game. Seattle down by 10 to the Sun. Wow. Regier, thank you for the update, man. And wow, Tina Charles, 25-10. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Gonna eat and chill and come back to this as Mike. Hey, bring back something for me, bro. Coach always slowing down the offense is Bryce Collins. It really did. In that second quarter, it really did. And the Valkyrie, that played right into the Valkyries' hands. That played right into their hands. Julia says they're crashing the paint, so shoot the 3. They will start falling eventually. Something's got to give. I mean, the Fever are missing their floaters. They're missing their mid-range jumpers. They're missing just about everything. They're all shooting terribly. No one's shooting good for the Fever right now. Nobody. So they got to change that. Valkyries, they run a deep rotation. All season, they just run a deep rotation. And everyone scored off the bench. They scored 45 bench points in that last matchup between the Valkyries and the Fever. 45 off the bench compared to the Fever's 17. And it's looking good again. They have 19 here in the first half off the bench. So we'll see what happens here in this second half. Indiana's got to find their groove. They got to find their rhythm. I do want to see some more inside game for Aaliyah Boston. I know she's 2 for 5 right now, but got to get creatively on offense too. Moving away from the ball. Set some screens for CC, for Lexi, for Mitchell, for McDonald. Got to get creative here against this Valkyries team. Yeah, the Valkyrie were 7.5 underdogs going into this game. 7.5 underdogs. You got to make shots to win the game. Fever is slowing down their speed right now. And that's not their game. They are not a half-court team. They are not a half-court team. So that is not their game. That's Valkyries' game, though. That game really played into the Valkyries' hands in that second quarter. March, go Fever. Hey, still a whole another half of basketball left to go. Still a whole another half of basketball left to go. If Boston, Mitchell, McDonald, Clark can find their rhythm, it's a whole new ball game once again. At one point, Indiana, they were playing good defense. And even though they were struggling from the field, they at one point were leading by 9 points. They were leading by 9 points at one point. 50 likes away from 1,000. Thank y'all so much. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes before halftime ends. It's still halftime. It's commercial break right now. And I'm going to go to the concession stands. I'll be right back before the second half. I'll be right back. Let me know if you guys want anything. All right. Josh, give me a potato. You want a potato? From where? Idaho? All right, let's scoot back here. Let's get ready for the second half, y'all. Let's get ready for the second half. Indiana's got to start off hot in the second half. They got to do better than 9 points in this third quarter. Do better than 9 points. They're not committing as many fouls as they did in that first matchup against Golden State, but find your rhythm. My goodness. You're eating some shawarma, Brian? I have never had shawarma, but I've been wanting to try it, dude. We're almost to the second half here, folks. Almost the second half. Nathaniel says, I'm watching Superman at 8:20 in the morning. I know, crazy, right? You're watching it already? Let me know how it is, dude. Let me know how it is. All right, another commercial break. I think it's the last commercial break before the second half starts. 32-41, Golden State leads it. Golden State dominated that second quarter 20-9, going on multiple runs. Josh, when I came back to work, they had me on lobster. Y'all serve lobster at the games? Wow. I wouldn't expect lobster at a baseball game. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, we don't need all that shit. Emmanuel Flores says Rochita should be here. Rocha is taking a break. You know, he's in the process of moving and stuff like that, so he's taking a break from things. But he'll be back. He'll be back. Joshua, what's up, man? Says, come back, Indiana. Come back. Come back. They got to go on a run here and start the second half, man. They got to go on a run. Someone's got to find their groove. Whether it's CC, it's Mitchell, Boston. We'll see. We'll see. You're eating Cocoa Pebbles, Noble Savage? Dude, that's amazing. I love Cocoa Pebbles. Great cereal. Cocoa Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes. Some of my favorites. Josh, on the TSF Black Book, it said that he was fighting aliens behind the Antarctica. Oh, my goodness. You know, that's where we found Rocha, too, by the way. I'm about done, honestly, says Steve Dunn. I feel like I got the shit kicked out of me every time I watch such potential just being so awful. You got to go through the bad along with the good. You got to take the bad with the good. That's what I always say. You got to take the bad with the good. Because that's what the ride's all about. It's the ups, it's the downs, the tough times makes the great times so much better. It makes the great times so much better, you know? It's tough. That was a tough second quarter. Getting outscored 20-9, can't finding the rim, turning over the ball 10 times. That is rough. That is rough. It was rough to watch. But you learn from it and you bounce back. And we'll see if the Fever can do that here to start the third quarter, which we are coming back from commercial break. So hopefully we get this thing going. Again, shout out to everybody who's brand new here tonight, or you're a regular, no matter which the case. If you're a regular or brand new, thank y'all for watching, for listening. Thank y'all for almost 1,000 likes, 40 away from 1,000. I did not expect this many people to be tuning in for this early of a game. Y'all blew me away. Thank you. Thank you. Tonight. I mean today. Today. Or this morning. Well, it just turned afternoon. It's now 12:06 p.m. out here in Dallas. It's now 12:06 out here in Dallas. All right, come on, baby. I'm ready for this third quarter. Let's go. Let's go. Veronica Burton leading scorer with Tiffany Hayes. Monique Billings, 8, 6, and 5. Indiana Fever, McDonald with 7, Mitchell with 6, Caitlin Clark with 5. She scored all those 5 points in the first quarter. She didn't score a single bucket in that second. Thank you, Kentucky Lucky. Steve Dunn, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Ruby says, I'm retired. And do what I like? There you go, Ruby. You do what you do. Yesterday, today, thank you. It's so frustrating to be a Fever fan. Hey, man. But sometimes it's so good, too. It's loyalty. It's loyalty. You take the bad with the good, and it's all great at the end. Hopefully. Hopefully. All right. Y'all ready for the second half? Because it's about to go down. Here we go. Fever will have the possession first to start the second half. They're shooting on the left side of the court this time. And bringing up the ball is Ari McDonald. She's joined by Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and Tasha Howard. 17 on the shot clock. Boston, handoff, Mitchell, left elbow, passes to Caitlin Clark. She'll drive on Kayla Thornton. She'll take a ball. Ball's knocked loose. Burton come up with a loose ball. Back ahead to Thornton, and she's fouled hard by McDonald. Thornton's slow to get up. There was also a collision between Tiffany Hayes and Natasha Howard, but they were all smiles. It was accidental as they get back up, smiling. But Fever will send the Valkyrie to the line for 2 shots. Thornton to the line for 2 free throws. Foul committed by McDonald. Her first of the game. Another turnover. Yeah, that was another turnover, Julia. That was. Paul says we hit 1,000 likes. Thank y'all for 1,000 likes. Oh, the referees are heading to the announce table. They're going to take a look at this. They're going to look at this foul by McDonald to Thornton. They're going to see whether or not this could be upgradable to flagrant foul. I don't know if this is going to be a flagrant. Because she was in the air, so getting fouled through the air, they're going to look at this. And McDonald, she reached immediately to help up Thornton after the foul. So I don't think this is going to be a flagrant, but we'll see. You never know. And hopefully it doesn't take long. Here comes 5-minute review, says Julian. For real, right? For real. There's 9:40 left to go here in the third quarter. The call on the floor was Ari McDonald shooting foul to Thornton in transition. And now the referees are taking a look to see whether or not this will be upgradable to flagrant 1. Josh, do you think Lexi gets 10 rebounds or beat her record of 11? Well, Lexi Hull's got 7. Do I think she can get 10? Yeah. I think she can get 10. We're not in Golden State, Josh. This review will go from 20 minutes to 19.1 minutes. Ah, you're right. Yeah. And you know what? I don't think this is going to be a flagrant. I think this is going to be just a common shooting foul. Or what? Let's see. Here's the call. Let's see. They're talking about it still away from the monitor. I don't think it'll be a flagrant. What is it? Is it going back to the monitor? It is upgraded to a flagrant 1. It's a flagrant foul against McDonald. The crowd boos. This will be free throws and the possession. Flagrant foul assessed to McDonald. Wow. All right, Thornton will be shooting free throws. Asia Lakeisha Robertson with the gifted membership to Ted Trinity. Thank you so much, Asia, for the gifted membership. Welcome to the Cult of Fury, Ted. Thanks to Miss Asia. All right, free throw number 1 was no good. Second free throw is good. 42-32, 10-point lead for the Valkyrie. 42-32. Rough game right now for the Indiana Fever in every facet of this game. It's going to be Valkyrie basketball on the floor. Thornton, Fagbenley, Hayes, Martin, and Burton. Set to inbound is going to be Burton from the left sideline. 24 the shot clock. She does to Kate Martin. Layup reverse is good. Kate Martin with the reverse layup. 44-32. CC back the other way. Handoff. Kelsey Mitchell on the elbow. Cross-court pass to Boston. Handoff goes to McDonald on the left elbow. Boston setting the screen. McDonald shoots the shot. No good from deep. Rebound falls to Burton. She'll bring it up into the front court, leading by 12 over Indiana. 9:15 remaining in the third quarter. Valkyrie shooting on the right side of the court. She'll pass up deep to Kate Martin, pulling up all the way from Valhalla. Golden State Kate for three. A big splash from Martin, and a timeout made by the Fever. With 9:07 to go in the third quarter, it's a 6-0 run for the Valkyrie, picking up right where they left off from the second quarter. Kate Martin pulling up from deep. Timeout, Indiana. 6-0 run for the Valkyrie here in the third quarter. Wow. What's up, Pierre? How you doing, brother? What's up, man? Rough start to the second half for the Indiana Fever. They just struggle with this team. They really struggle with this team. The Valkyrie have been in control of this game since the pretty much midway point of the second quarter. My goodness. It's a commercial break right now, folks. Timeout made by the Indiana Fever. They have 2 timeouts remaining for the rest of the game. 2 timeouts remaining. Down by 15. Liberty can beat Valkyrie, but Valkyrie can beat Indiana, but Indiana can beat the Liberty. What the hell is going on? It's about matchups, bro. Matchups are very important. They really are. And the Valkyrie are matchup nightmares for the Fever, it looks like. So it's a commercial break right now. Fever timeout. Whether the Valkyries win the W chip, that would be everlasting history. In their debut as a franchise, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. They're the 6th seed right now. So they have a playoff seed. They got a playoff seed. What's up, Orson Wells? Thank you for tuning in, brother. Thank you, man. 2,000 people watching, listening. We hit 1,000 likes. We're close to 1.1 thousand during this commercial break. I thank each and every single one of y'all for keeping me company here in this early afternoon game. Still in a commercial break, and it looks like we're going to get some time substitutions during the timeout. Lexi Hull will enter the game for McDonald. Michaela Timpson checks in for Natasha Howard. So those two are out. Timpson and Hull are in. 47-32 lead for the Valkyrie. 15-point game. Mr. Charles says, who will get the blame? Refs, Coach White, or the judge? Well, Stephanie White's going to get some blame. Stephanie White will probably get some blame for this. But it's just a great executed game plan here from the Valkyries. It really is. It really is. They match up well against this Fever team. They give them so much issues. The Fever looked better against the Liberty. Fever looked better than this against the Lynx. 2 of the top teams in the WNBA. And they've just been struggling with this Valkyries team. Oh. They missed. What just happened? They just came back and there's like 15 seconds off the game clock. 8:52 left to go in the third quarter. It's 47-32. It's Valkyrie basketball. There's a missed shot there by the Fever. We just came back on a commercial break with a completely missed possession there. A missed 3 by Thornton goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Fever basketball. Okay. 8:37 left to go in the third quarter. Fever ball with Boston, Mitchell, Clark, Timpson, and Lexi Hull. Caitlin Clark will bring it up into the front court, shooting on the left side of the court this time in the second half. Bounce pass goes to Mitchell off the screen from Boston. Straight away 3. Mitchell knocks down the shot from long range. It's going to be a long 2. It's not a 3. It's a long 2, they're saying. 47-34. Valkyrie leads it. Oh, they just added an extra point, so it is a 3. Okay. Back the other way, Tiffany Hayes from downtown. She misfires. Rebound. Tammy Fagbelly. Pump fake on Boston on the baseline. Reverse layup good. 49-35. 14-point lead for the Valkyrie. CC gives it up to Boston on the right elbow. Handoff goes Mitchell. Off the screen. Hop step down the baseline. Back to Boston. And a shooting foul by Tammy Fagbelly will send Boston to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots for Aaliyah Boston. It's a 3-pointer after all. Yep, they changed it to a 3-pointer. They said 2, and then they said 3 for Kelsey Mitchell. 2 free throws for Aaliyah Boston. She's been struggling so far against this front court of the Valkyrie. First free throw is good. 36-49. Why did the Fever let go of Tammy Fagbelly? Dude, I actually like Tammy a whole lot. And she's been huge here for the Valkyrie. And they missed that second free throw. I guess she made it. Will you stop missing plays? Broadcast? That'd be great. Thank you. It's Valkyrie basketball with Thornton, Fagbelly, Hayes, Martin, Burton on the floor. Hayes, the drive, the kick, the spot up 3. Good for Kayla Thornton. 52-37. Valkyrie lead. CC pulling from deep. It's good from deep. CC for 3. That's her first 3 in a long time. There we go. Back to the way. Thornton, she misses the 3. Chen chases down the rebound. Back to Thornton. Driving floater. Fouled by Michaela Timpson. 2 free throws coming up for Thornton. CC pulled up from deep over there and knocked down that splash. That was her second 3 of the game and her first bucket since the first quarter. She's got 8 points now. There you go, Dr. Sarah. Drop in that CC emote. Free throw coming up for Thornton. First one, good. 53-40. Checking in for the Fever. Welcome back, Dantas. She returns from Euro basketball. And she played for Brazil, and I think her team lost the championship game. She had 35 points in that game. But she's back, and she's on the floor. Thornton makes the second free throw. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Indiana's down by 14. CC brings out Thornton on the right elbow. Starts to back her down. Kick out to Timpson in the right short corner. Drives on. Martin step back shot is good for the rookie. There you go. Michaela cuts the lead to 12. Now can the Fever get a stop? Martin, Burton, driving on Mitchell, and the ball's knocked loose. She recovers, kicks out to left corner. Spot up 3 for Thornton, hits the iron, and Caitlin Clark gets her 4th rebound of the game. Outlet to Lexi Hall, and a pass to Michaela gets broken up out of bounds. Actually, no, wait, they're saying out on the Fever. That looked like it was deflected off of the Valkyrie. All right, another turnover. It's Valkyrie basketball. 6:23 left to go here in the third quarter. It's a 12-point lead for the Valkyrie. And on the floor, it's Thornton, Hayes, Kate Martin, Mo Billings, and Caitlin Chen. Lexi Hall picking up Hayes. She'll drive off the screen from Fagbelly. Kick out to the top of the key. Goes Burton off the screen from Hayes. Burton cross-court pass to Hayes. Swings it to Martin in the left corner. Catch and shoot 3. In and out it goes. Rebound. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Michaela. It stays Valkyrie basketball with 5:58 remaining in the third quarter. 14 on the shot clock. Yo, Avatar, 26 months in the elite. Says 26 months down and many more to go. I just had a root canal yesterday, and then I will be getting a new crown put on Friday. Ooh, root canals. I hope you're doing all right, and I hope they gave you some stuff so that way you can deal with the pain and everything. I hope you're doing all right, Avatar. 26 months, over 2 years, Avatar. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, brother. 5:58 left to go in the third quarter. 14 on the shot clock. Caitlin Chen at the inbound. She does. Her inbounded pass is stolen up by Caitlin Clark. Clark on the drive. Layup is no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by who? The Fever. It's Valkyrie basketball. Oh my goodness. Great steal there by CC, but she could not finish the layup. 5:47 left to go here in the third quarter. It's 54-42. It's Valkyrie basketball with Thornton, Hayes, Martin, Billings, and Chen on the floor. Hayes, behind the back pass, down the baseline to Billings. Double team coming, kick out to back to Hayes. To the cutter goes Thornton, and she draws another foul by Michaela. And we'll go back to the line for 2 shots, or I think that was a shooting foul. Shout out to the 2.1 thousand people watching. Keep smacking that thumbs up. Let's get to 1.1 thousand likes. We're less than 30 away. Thornton's at the line shooting 2 free throws with 5:34 left to go here in this third quarter. Thornton, she's got 12 points at the line. First free throw, good. 55-42. Second free throw coming up for Thornton. And this one is going to be no good. Rebound falls to Lexi Hull. Her 8th rebound of the game. Here come the Fever with Mitchell, Clark, Dantas, Timpson, and Lexi Hull. 15 on the shot clock. Hull passes to Dantas on the high post. Back to CC on the right elbow. Swings it to the right corner. Wide open 3. Lexi takes it. She misses it. Rebound. Loose ball foul called against Kate Martin. Kate Martin called for the loose ball foul. The Fever will inbound with 14 on the shot clock, 5:16 on the game clock. Where's Sophie? Brad, she is still on the bench. On the floor for the Fever, it's Mitchell, Clark, Dantas, Michaela Timpson, and Lexi Hull. Ball's about the right sideline to Michaela. Handoff right back to CC. Bounce pass, left elbow goes Dantas. Billings picking her up. 7 on the shot clock. Puts the ball on the floor. Drives. Draws a foul. And will go to the line for 2 shots. There you go, Dantas. There you go, Dantas. Welcome back. And she'll go to the line for 2 shots. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. 5:06 left to go here in the half. In the third quarter. Free throw number 1 is good for Dantas. 43-55. And Avatar with the gifted membership. And it's going to go to Kyle Hill, 3773. Let's go, Avatar. Thank you, man. Dantas will knock down both free throws. It's an 11-point game. 5 minutes to go. Here come the Valkyrie with Thornton, Hayes, Billings, Salon, and Chen. Lizzie C, thank you for the subscribe. Tiffany driving on Dantas. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen up by Mitchell. On transition, come the Fever. Shooting on the left side of the court. Mitchell to Dantas for 3. Dantas misses. Michaela the rebound. Putback is good for the rookie Michaela Timpson. 46-45. The Fever had cut the lead to now 9. A 9-point lead for the Valkyrie. 4.5 to go. Caitlin Clark picking up Chen. Ball's not losing bounds. No, it's going to be out on the Valkyrie. It's Fever basketball. Great defense there by CC. Great defense there by Caitlin Clark. Fever ball with 4:28 to go. There you go. There you go, CC. On the floor for the Fever, it's Mitchell, Clark, Dantas, Timpson, and Cunningham. Mitchell looking to inbound this from the right sideline. She does to Caitlin Clark. 23 on the shot clock, 4:26 to go on the game clock. CC directing traffic, Thornton picking her up. She'll drive off the screen from Dantas. Thornton staying on CC. Bounce pass. Oh, kickball by Thornton. So the Fever will inbound with 14 on the shot clock for 17 on the game clock. Fever looking to build some momentum here. Ball's inbounded. Caitlin Clark. She's on the right wing outside, picked up by the rookie. Late floater, no good. Rebounder goes to Salon of the Valkyrie. Outlet, ahead to Caitlin Chen. She'll drive on Mitchell. Floater, off the bank, no good. Rebound goes to Mitchell. A stop. Now, can they get a shot? Mitchell Dantes, handoff back to Mitchell, off the screen, step back, elbow jumper, no good. Thornton the rebound. Here come the Valkyrie up 55-46. Thornton going coast to coast. Boss lock loose by Michaela Timpson into the hands of Mitchell. Outlet, CC, picked up by Carla Late. Finds Dantes on the elbow for a jump shot. 48-55 Fever on a momentum shift right now. 3:29 left to go in the third quarter. And the Valkyrie will call a timeout right here, right now. A timeout by the Valkyries. 55-48. Indiana picking up a momentum shift. Momentum shift for the Fever. Smack that subscribe, hit that like button. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, Ben King? How you doing? What a run by the Fever right there. I'm getting a Fever tattoo. Says pink one. Oh my goodness. Grego, thank you so much, dude. Thank you. Shout out to everybody in here. 1.1 thousand likes have been achieved on the live stream. Appreciate y'all. Clark needs 3 3-pointers. Well, she's got 2. We're in a timeout made by the Valkyrie. What's up, brother BKL? What's up, man? Who's your daddy? What up, man? Rhonda Davis says, let's get it. Let's get it. Keep this momentum going if you're a Fever fan. Keep this momentum going. Shout out to the Mod Squad, Cult of Fury Elite, Silver Gang up in here. Thank y'all so much for subscribing here tonight. Love seeing y'all's name pop up on the stream. You guys have been blowing up these streams all season long. Thank y'all. Dantes is back. Yes, VH. Dantes is back. All right, we're back out of the timeout. It's Valkyrie basketball with Thornton, Burton, Amir, Salon, and Carla Late on the floor. 3:20 to go. It's Carla, the rookie, with the handoff to Salon. She'll drive on Mitchell. Stop. Step back, jump shot. It's short, and chasing down the rebound will be Thornton. Second chance opportunity here for the Valkyrie. Carla pulls up the deep shot. That won't fall. Sophie the rebound, outlet to CC, ahead to Michaela. She'll hesitate, and she'll put up a jumper off the bank. Fever within 5. With 2:52 to go, the Fever are on a 10-1 run in the last 4 minutes. My goodness, the crowd is starting to find some electricity here. The Valkyrie have it, leading by 5, and we're going to get a foul here called against Caitlin Clark on the floor with 2:37 to go. Yo, we got a $5 donation from Avatar. The gifted was for the Rockies getting a win against the White Sox, Josh. Congratulations, Avatar, on your Rockies, and thank you for beating the White Sox. That always makes me happy. Thank you, Avatar. Ball's inbounded. Mid-range jump shot missed by Salon. Rebound to Thornton. Bounce pass to Burton. Second chance opportunity here for the Valkyries as they're now leading by just 5. A deep 3 by Burton will fall. What a deep shot for the Valkyrie. And Burton now has 11 points. Valkyrie are now in the bonus in the last 2 minutes here in the third quarter. 58-50 Valkyrie lead. Fever have the possession. Dantes, catch and shoot 3. Left corner won't go. Rebound falls to Michaela Timpson. Puts the ball on the floor. Fadeaway jump shot over Thornton is short. Rebound falls to me here. And she'll bring it up court for the Valkyrie. To Burton it goes. Nice cross there on CC. The kick left corner to Salon. Hits Carla. Late. The drive. Layup is good for Carla. 60-50 lead now for the Valkyries. Back into double digits they go. 1:36 remaining in the third quarter. And a foul here against the Valkyrie. 1:34 left to go. A foul against the Valkyrie. How many assists for CC? All right, let's see. Caitlin Clark, she's got 6 assists, 4 rebounds, and 8 points. And she's going to check out here So on the floor now for the Fever, Mitchell, McDonald, Dantas, Timpson, and Sophie Cunningham. On the floor for the Valkyries, Tiffany Hayes, Burton, Amihir, Salon, and Carla Late. 134 remaining in the third quarter. Mitchell inbounds from the right sideline to McDonald. 15 on the shot clock. I wish Cece would be out there closing out these quarters. She's not been out there closing out these quarters. Sophie Cunningham, catch and shoot three. That's going to be a brick. Rebounded by Tiffany Hayes. Ball's knocked loose on the floor. Picking it up is McDonald, and she'll shoot the three. She misses. Rebound to Amihir, and she'll bring it up for the Valkyrie. Kicks to Carla Lake. Cross-court pass goes to Caitlin Chen. She'll drive against McDonald, and she'll draw a shooting foul. McDonald is absolutely frustrated with that call. And we'll get 2 free throws coming up for the Valkyrie. They lead it by 10. They lead it by 10. Thank you, Rachel Robbins. That means a lot. Thank you. 2.3 thousand here watching in this early afternoon game. Almost a 1.2 thousand likes already. That's incredible. Thank you. Thank you. Free throw number 1 by Burton is actually good. It's Boston checking in here. Boston's got 6 points and 5 rebounds. She needs to get going. Someone needs to get going. But especially Boston. Really need her to go. She's been having a great season. Second free throw is no good by Burton. So it's Fever basketball. Bringing up the ball is going to be McDonald. 55 seconds to go. Donald, hand off to Kelsey Mitchell, 14 the shot clock, off the screen from Boston. Ball's knocked loose, she recovers, 10 to shoot, cross-court pass to Sophie Cunningham. Gets past Salon, dumps inside, Timpson puts the ball on the floor, hook shot, short, and rebound falls to Amihir. And she'll get into transition to Burton. Now to Tiffany Hayes, and they'll reset the offense here with 30 seconds to go in the third quarter, 15 on the shot clock. Boston out to guard Hayes, to Amihir. Burton, catch and shoot three. Over Mitchell is good. Another deep shot by Burton. And with 23 seconds to go, it's a 64-50 lead for the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie just has Indiana's feet. They have the Fever's number. They really do this year. 22 seconds to go, and here come the Fever. 9-0 run for the Valkyrie in the last 2 minutes. 9-0 run. McDonald guarded by Tiffany Hayes on the right wing outside. 8 on the shot clock. Mitchell to set the high screen. Carla to switch back to Mitchell. She'll drive, and she'll draw a shooting foul against me here and go to the line for 2 shots. Joe, thank you so much for the subscribe. Thank you, Joe. My goodness. At one point, the Fever cut the lead to 5, and the Valkyrie went back on another run. Filthy, thank you so much for the subscribe, dude. Mitchell, free throw number 1 is no good. Free throw number 1 is no good. She just... I just don't like the body language at all from the Fever, for the most part. Maybe with the exception of Lexi Hull. Everyone else's body language was just terrible from the very beginning. Frustrated. Just frustrated. Everyone's looking frustrated. Ball's inbound after the second free throw was made. And at the buzzer, no good. Heaved there by the Valkyrie, leads to the end of the quarter. 51-64. Valkyrie leads it. Hold up those 4s high in the air if you can. Put those 4s in the chat. It's time for the clutch quarter, and that's exactly what the Fever need. They need a clutch quarter down by 13 points to the Valkyries. Who's going to be clutch? We're going to find out. Put those 4s in the chat. Put those 4s in the air. One more quarter to go. Valkyrie at one point went on a 9-0 run towards the end of that third quarter after Indiana cut the lead to 5 at one point. Valkyries have been just playing fantastic basketball against the Fever in these 2 games. Their style of play has been frustrating to the Indiana Fever players. I noticed that in game 1 too. Valkyrie versus the Fever. I noticed that by the Fever as well. They just look frustrated the entire game against this team. Valkyrie play a physical game. They play a physical game. They do. They play good defense. 2.2 thousand people in the house. Again, thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you guys are brand new, thank y'all for subscribing. We go live all season long for these Fever games. We'll be live on Friday as they take on the Atlanta Dream. That's going to be a big game on Friday night. So come back and hang out. Hit that subscribe. I want to see your name pop up here on the stream. And thank y'all again for smacking that thumbs up. We are close to 1.2 thousand likes. 23 away. I'll be right back. Okay, the place did not burn down. Let's go. All right, starting the fourth quarter, baby. Let's see who's gonna be clutch. Samantha, thank you, Samantha. Thank you, Samantha. Glad that you're here. Glad that you're all here. Let's see what this fourth quarter brings us. Let's see if we can get some competitiveness here. Some fight. That's all I want to see. I want to see some fight, you know? I want to see some fight here. You know? Don't go quietly. 51-64. Valkyrie had the possession to start the fourth quarter, and we're going to get another whistle. Tammy Bailey foul driving the lane and will go to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots. I saw that, Jets. I saw that. I did see that. 9:47 to go in the fourth quarter. Tammy Bailey at the line shooting 2 shots. First one is good. Who was that foul on? That was going to be assessed on Sophie. And the second free throw is good. 66-51. Down by 15. Fever got a lot of work to do here with 9:40 to go. Boston in the low post. Handoff goes to Mitchell. Pull up mid-range jumper. No good. Man, that shot has not been there all night. Mitchell's 3 for 12 from the field. Back the other way. Oh, the pass on the baseline to Tammy goes out of bounds. She was on the line when she caught that pass. So it's a Fever basketball. It's off the turnover. It's Fever basketball. Bringing up the ball is going to be McDonald. She'll dribble to the right short corner. Handoff goes Mitchell. Ball stolen up there by Carlo Late, the rookie of the Valkyries. Outlet pass goes ahead to Burton. 9:11 left to go in the fourth quarter. Up by 15. They have the ball. Now to Chen. Goes to Tiffany Hayes in the right wing outside. Back to Chen around the logo. She'll drive and she'll draw a shooting foul. Actually, Burton. And she'll draw a shooting foul by McDonald. Veronica Burton will go to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots. 2 more free throws coming up for the Valkyrie. 8:59 left to go in the fourth quarter. Burton. My goodness. She's got 15 points. $2.2 thousand watching. Thank y'all again. First free throw is no good by Burton. Lexi Holes going to check in for Kelsey Mitchell. Awful shooting night by Mitchell tonight. or today. 3 for 12 from the field. Yikes. Second free throw is good. 109 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 67-51. Fever. Can't find a bucket here to start this fourth quarter. A feed inside goes to Boston. Double team coming. Cross court to McDonald. Swings it to Sophie. Back to McDonald for three. No good. Rebound goes to Tiffany Hayes. Fever just struggling from the field. They're shooting 31% from the field today. 31%. Here is a pull-up three by Carla of the Valkyries that will fall short. Boston with her only 6th rebound of the game. She'll go coast to coast with it down the baseline, and she'll be blocked here by Temi. That was a slow motion block. It's Valkyrie basketball. It's been that kind of game for Indiana Fever today. The drive by Burton. They kick to Carla. Swings it to Tiffany Hayes. Tries getting past Boston. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebound falls on Natasha Howard. She's 1 for 4 from the field. And the Fever are going to call a timeout here. They just have no sense of anything. Timeout by the Fever. They have no sense of any kind of direction. They need a come-to-Jesus moment during this timeout. They're down by 15. They haven't scored a single point in this fourth quarter. They need to figure it out now. They need to figure it out right now, or else they're going to lose this game. It's a 3-0 start here for the Valkyrie in the fourth quarter. They lead at 67-51. Slow motion offense needs to go. It's brutally slow. Don't sell the Fever short. Lots of time left. You're right, Bobby. There's lots of time left. We'll see what they do with it. We'll see what they do. They need to start a run. They need to lock down defensively, turn turnovers into some points, crash boards, and find their shot. Somebody find their shot. Howard's 1 for 4. She hasn't scored since the early first quarter. Aaliyah Boston, 2 for 6. 2 for 6. She's only made 1 shot attempt in the second half. Kelsey Mitchell is 3 for 12. McDonald, 2 for 8. She hasn't scored a single point in the second half. Caitlin Clark's 3 for 9. Dantas, get her some more shot opportunities. Maybe that'll work. She's got 4 points off the bench. Sophie and Lexi haven't scored since that first half early. That's a lot of drought. That is a lot of drought. What's up, Matthew? How you doing, man? Dantas is back. Dantas came back. She played with Brazil for some time. Her team made it to the championship game. She had 35 points in that championship game, but they fell short. They fell short. We're still in a commercial break here. Still in a commercial break. I'm going to grab me something to drink real quick. Keep smacking that thumbs up, yo. $15-point game. Actually, 16-point game. I'm sorry, 16-point game. Oh my goodness. They're in a drought because they are not even shooting the ball. Boston's only shot 6 times the whole game. And you know what, VH? Only 1 field goal attempt in the second half. She had 5 of those 6 field goal attempts in the first half. Come on. Ball's inbounded. Fever have the ball with Howard, Boston, Clark, Cunningham, and Lexi Hull on the floor. Sophie has it on the left wing outside, guarded by Martin. Sophie puts the ball on the floor, passes to Caitlin Clark for 3, hits the back iron. Lexi Hull with her 9th rebound. Let's see if this could turn into second chance points here. Pass out to Sophie, inside to Natasha Howard, puts the ball on the floor, backing down Salon, kick out to Aaliyah Boston for a rare 3-point shot attempt. That was way off the mark, and Salon gets the rebound, and she'll pass it ahead to Kate Martin. Gives way to Burton. On the floor for the Valkyries is Temi Fang Bentley, Salon, Burton, Martin, and Hayes. Pass inside, stolen up by Boston. A steal ahead to CC. Driving floater off the bank is good. Boston with the steal. Caitlin with the score. 53-67. 14-point game with 6:59 to go. Back the other way. Ball's knocked loose. Tammy Bailey's on the floor with Lexi, and they're going to call jump ball. Tammy and Lexi jump ball. Former teammates. $6:53 left to go in the fourth quarter. If the Valkyrie win the tip, it'll be 11 on the shot clock for them. 1.2 thousand likes. Thank y'all for 1.2. And thank you everybody for subscribing as well for those who are new here today. Ball is going to be tipped off here between Temi and Lexi with 6:53 left to go. 11 on the shot clock if the Valkyrie were to secure it. Sophie and Tiffany Hayes getting a talking to by the referee as they're jockeying for position here. Golden State plays good. They do, Dre. They do. Ball's tipped up, and it's Valkyrie basketball. 8 on the shot clock, and a personal foul called against Sophie. Sophie calling for a review here. Is Stephanie White going to look at this? Oh, what a weak call, ref. No, they're not going to challenge it. Ball's inbounded. And here is Temi drive, layup, tipped off to Burton. Swings it to Thornton for 3. No good. Rebound will stay. Crash a board if somebody. And a 3 by Burton will fall from downtown. 70-53. This one is getting out of hand. Fever have the possession. Bounce pass. Sophie from Caitlin Clark. Dump inside of Boston. Another whistle here. I think they're going to call foul against Burton. My goodness. What a rough game by the Fever. What a rough game. Ball's inbounded to Caitlin Clark. 6:14 left to go here in the fourth quarter. CC picked up by Thornton. 7 on the shot clock. And a jumping floater. No good by CC. Valkyrie's defense has been relentless from the jump. Burton picked up by Hull. Cross-court pass to Salon. She'll drive. She'll pull up from mid-range. Won't fall. CC with the rebound. That's her 5th rebound of the game. Caitlin Clark will drive it into the front court. Down the baseline. Kick out to Lexi for a 3. That's going to hit the back iron. And rebound will fall to Tiffany Hayes. Golden State out-rebounding Indiana 40-32. And they lead it by 17. They lead it by 17. My goodness. A 3 there by Thornton will fall from downtown. Another splash for the Valkyrie. Another area that they dominate here tonight. 5:10 left to go. Lexi Hull will secure a layup on the other side. 73-55 with 5 minutes to go. Need a miracle pretty much at this point. Bring up the ball. It's going to be Burton crossing the timeline. She's picked up by Boston. Swing to the Hayes. And now a pass to Tammy Bailey, broken up by Michaela Timpson. She steals it up to Sophie. Back to Michaela. Step back jumper. Another miss. Rebounded by Tammy. Bailey. 4:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Valkyries have the ball. And they're going to call a timeout here. They're going to call a timeout. 2 timeouts remaining for the Valkyries. 73-55. They are in a commanding lead here in the fourth quarter. Just another brick in the wall, says Doc Wright. Just another brick in the wall. Golden State has scored 20 points in every quarter so far. Can they do it here in the fourth quarter? They had 21 in the first. They had 20 in the second, 23 in the third quarter. Indiana had 23 in the first quarter, 9 in the second, 19 in the third. They have 4 points here in the fourth with 4:35 left to go. We will be live on Friday as the Fever take on the Atlanta Dream. Fever will take on the Atlanta Dream on Friday night. Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, Brianna Jones, Turner. So tune into that one, folks. We live on Friday. Smack that subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Almost to 1.3 thousand likes. Just want to thank y'all again for tuning in on this early afternoon game. I don't know what the coach is doing for the Fever, but nothing is working. It's been a rough season for Stephanie White. I'll tell you that. What's Aaliyah doing? She's been hounded by this front court defense of the Valkyrie. 2 for 7 from the field. She had 2 field goals in the early first half. She hasn't scored since. Lexi Hull, she shot terribly tonight. Caitlin Clark, 4 for 12 from the field. She does have 10 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And she's checking out here. Looks like she's checking out. What's with the timeouts? 2 timeouts left for the Valkyrie and 1 timeout left for the Fever. We're in a commercial break right now. AB got shut down. Everybody did. Ruby. Everybody got shut down from the Fever. They couldn't find a single minute or two of legit rhythm, offensive rhythm, throughout the entire game. Jets, you might as well just check in. You might as well. Valkyrie, they just play so physical. They play lockdown defense, and they run a deep rotation. They run a 10-man rotation pretty much night in, night out. We're coming back from the commercial break. Timeout by the Valkyrie on the floor. Thornton, Hayes, Burton, Billings, and Salon. Ball's inbounded. And a steal there by Lexi Hull. She'll get out in transition. Down the lane. Layup missed. Oh my goodness. A missed layup leads to a rebound to Salon of the Valkyrie. Salon will hand it off to Tiffany Hayes in the high post. 4:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hayes hits Burton. Burton picked up by Lexi Hull, dumps inside the Salon, and she draws a foul against McDonald, who is extremely frustrated because she's being called for fouls all day long. So this is going to be another inbounded pass here for the Valkyrie with 4:07 to go. This one is pretty much wrapped up, yo. Fever had just really no rhythm or rhyme whatsoever in this game for the most part. There was one good stretch in the first quarter and one kind of stretch there in the third quarter. Ball's inbounded. A 3 by Thornton will fall from the right wing. 12 splashes for the Valkyrie. 12 threes made. Wow. 76-55. And by the way, they're in the bonus. They are in the bonus. Here goes a 3 straight away, missed by Lexi Hull. 4:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Valkyrie in a commanding lead. They just got to hold on here and not completely blow it. They lead it by 21 points. Burton to Salon in the right corner. Pull up 3 over Boston. No good. Rebound falls to Michaela Timpson. Will someone give the ball to Boston? I want to see her do something. Here's off the screen. McDonald kicks it to a wide open Lexi Hull for 3. That's a miss. Tiffany Hayes the rebound. 2:58 left to go in the fourth quarter. 21-point lead for the Valkyrie. Yowzas in the trousers. Burton picked up by McDonald. Left wing outside to the high post goes Salon. Janelle Salon hands it right back off to Burton, and she'll draw a foul by Boston. She draws a foul from Boston. I think that's her 5th foul. She's going to have to check out here. She just was not in this game at all today. Boston was not just engaged at all in this game. Thank you so much, Bobby Jones. Glad you enjoyed it, man. Thank you. Don't be a stranger, brother. First free throw is good by Thornton, 77-55. Dantas will check in for Aaliyah Boston. So it will be Mitchell, McDonald, Dantas, Timpson, and Cunningham on the floor for the Fever. For the Valkyrie, it's going to be Thornton, Martin, Burton, Billings, and Salon. Second free throw is good for Thornton, 78-55. 2:40 to go. 2:40 to go. McDonald dancing around the top of the key. She'll shoot the straightaway three. That's another miss for McDonald. She shot terrible today. She didn't score that at all in the second half. McDonald didn't score in the second half. I don't think Mitchell scored in the second half. Boston definitely didn't score in the second half. That's crazy. And there goes a missed shot for the Valkyrie, leading to a rebound for Sophie Cunningham. Handoff goes to Mitchell around the screen, brings out Burton. She'll drive, floaters up, and there's going to be a shooting foul by Burton. So Mitchell will go to the line for 2 shots with 2:08 remaining in the fourth quarter. Two free throws coming up for Kelsey Mitchell. Fever on the bench. Everyone just looking absolutely bewildered. CeCe look extremely upset right now. The whole team does. Free throw coming up for Kelsey Mitchell, who shot 3 for 13 from the field today. Knocks down the first free throw, making it 56-78. Substitutions being made with the Valkyrie. So it's going to be Martin, Burton, Amihir, Salon, and Chen on the floor for the Valkyries. Hey, Wendell, thank you so much for the gifted membership, man. It's going to go to Reggie Jenkins. Thank you, Wendell, for the gifted membership. Good to see you, man, as always. Second free throw is good for Kelsey Mitchell, and now she puts it up. She puts them up 57, but Valkyrie have 78. Under 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. The drive by Burton to Kate Martin. She'll drive along the baseline, and she'll put off the bank. No good. Rebound falls to McDonald. 1:40 to go. McDonald ahead to Mitchell for 3. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Valkyrie with 1:36 to go. Substitutions being made. Sydney Colson checking in for the first time. She'll be joined by Sophie Cunningham, Timpson, Dantas, and McDonald. On the floor for the Valkyries, Martin, Burton, Amihir, Salon, and Chen. Ball's inbounded to Timpson. Up and under. Scoop layup is good for the rookie. Timpson with 8 points tonight and 6 rebounds. 1:27 left to go here in the quarter. In the game. Here's Chen on the left wing outside, driving past Colson and Dantas down the baseline, and the pass is broken up out of bounds, meant for Amihir. 7 on the shot clock for the Valkyrie as they're going to inbound. Whew. 78-59 Valkyrie lead. Chet to inbound this from the right corner. She does to the right wing. Amihir driving on the rookie. Timpson up and under. Layup is good. 80-59. 80-59. 1:07 to go. Sophie off the screen for Michaela. Finds McDonald on the elbow. Driving. Dumps inside. Timpson. Floater. Count the bucket. 61-80. Under a minute remaining. Let's see if they're just going to run down this clock here with 48 seconds remaining. If you guys are tuning out, thank you so much for tuning in today. Sorry if you're a Fever fan and you did not enjoy this at all, as they just got manhandled here by the Valkyrie. They'll live for another day on Friday as they take on the Dream. We'll be live for that one. But if you're tuning out, thank you so much for stopping by, watching, and listening. Hope you enjoyed the live stream nonetheless. Here is a layup by Salon that won't go. Gets her own rebound. 13 on the shot clock, 20 on the game clock. And they'll look to just wind down this clock, probably take a shot clock violation right here. Thank you, Rich Neal. Appreciate you, brother. Kate Martin misses the shot. Dantas the rebound. And this game is over. Melissa, thank you so much for the subscribe. This game is over, folks. The Valkyrie win it. Fairy Buds, thank you so much for the subscribe, man. They win it 80-61. What a dominating performance here. What a dominating performance here by the Valkyrie on the road. And they are 2-0 against the Fever this season. This game was dominated by the Valkyries since about midway through the second quarter. That's when the Valkyrie took over this game. About midway through the second quarter. They didn't allow Boston to score in the entire second half. They didn't allow a whole lot to happen for the Fever today. So, congratulations to the Valkyries. They played a really tight game, very physical game. Great defense there by the Golden State Valkyrie. Fever will look to try to bounce back against the Atlanta Dream. 21 points for Veronica Burton. Gonna give her MVP for the Golden State Valkyrie. Veronica Burton, 6 for 11 for the field. 5 for 6 from 3. 21 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Wendell, thank you, man. I appreciate that again, dude. Indrit, thank you so much, guys. If you're tuning out, thank you again for tuning in. We hope to see you on Friday as they take on the Dream. That was rough. And thank you all so much for almost 1.3 thousand likes, too. That means a whole lot. I did not think this many people were going to tune in for an early game like this. And y'all made it blow up. So thank y'all for an early stream. Thank you so much. Shout out to the Mod Squad, the Cult of Fury, and the Cult of Fury League. Samantha, thank you. Connor, you just saw Jurassic Park, and how'd you like it? Did Cece play? Cece did play. Yes, she was back today. She played 25 minutes today. She was 4 for 12 from the field, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. 6 assists. Valkyrie, 16 for 21 from the free throw line. Fever were 13 for 14. 18 assists for the Valkyrie, 15 for the Fever. Points in the paint were each at 26 points up in the paint. 17 total turnovers for the Valkyrie, 14 for the Fever. But the Fever conceded 12 points to Golden State, whereas Golden State conceded only 6 points to the Fever. So the Fever did not capitalize on those turnovers. And three-pointers tonight, that also went to the favor of the Valkyrie. They had 12 threes made out of 32 attempts. Fever had 6 out of 27 attempts. We have a $5 donation from Wendell. Thank you so much, Wendell. He says, thank you, Josh. Now, thank you. Thank you, Wendell. Thank you, everybody. Thank y'all again for keeping me company today. It meant a lot. It really did. So thank you, Wendell. Big Woods of the Fever lost, but look at the bright side. My hair looks fantastic right now. Oh, shit. You know, me too. Let's go, Big Wood. The shooting was really bad today. It really was. It really was. I mean, looking back at the Indiana Fever, Natasha Howard, she made a field goal in the first quarter, did not make a single one for the rest of the game. Aaliyah Boston, she had 2 early field goals, did not score again for the rest of the game. Not 1 point in the entire second half. That was bad. Not 1 field goal was made in the second half. Kelsey Mitchell, 3 for 13. McDonald, 2 for 9, and that was in the first half. She didn't score in the second half. Caitlin Clark, 4 for 12 from the field. 2 of those field goals in the second half. So that was just rough. And the bench was incredible again for the Valkyrie. They scored 23 points off the bench. 23 points. Yo, Georgie, 41 months in the Cult of Fury, baby. He says, Josh, morning stream? This isn't Josh. What did you do with Josh? You're an imposter. It's me, I promise. Ask me something only I would know. It's me. It's the real me. It's early. It's daytime outside, but yet I'm here. I didn't even go to bed. There was no way I was going to go to sleep. I was just way too excited. So I'm on no sleep. Thank you, Leo. That's thanks to y'all, man. Thank you, Georgie. 41 months. Tell Yvette said hi. Hopefully you guys have a good night. What is your shoe size? Says Bradley Reynolds. I'm a size 10. I'm a size 10. What do I do for the rest of the day now? I've been up all night. I got way too much adrenaline and excitement in me that I'm not gonna fall asleep anytime soon. I usually sleep during the day because I'm a vampire. But there's no way I'm going to bed. So what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. I've already seen every movie there is at the theater. What the hell am I gonna do? I'm telling everyone about you. Bobby Jones, that means a lot, Bobby. Thank you so much. Word of mouth is everything. Bobby Jones, tip of the hat to you, man. Glad you enjoyed yourself. For those who are brand new, I do have 2 other hosts on this channel as well. So it's not just me. There's 2 other hosts that are here. But Sean, he wasn't here today. He's at work since it's early. And there's Rocha. Rocha is moving right now. So he's taking some time off. He'll be back in probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks from now. I don't know. We'll see. But I do have 2 other hosts here. Open your blinds, let the sun in. No, Jets. I'll burn. I'll burn to death. Josh, what's your social security number? Only Josh, real Josh will know. Okay, I got you. It's actually 422 35 67 52. That's probably someone's actual security number. Great. Hey, thank you so much, Dr. Menton. And thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Jacob Fredericks. Too sweet. Country, too sweet, man. Destiny, thank you, man. Carrie Smith. When are we going to see that fever hat? So I got a message from, because I ordered from the pro shop that runs the Pacers, the Fever. I got a message yesterday, like around 5:30 p.m., saying that it's on its way. So I'm hoping it's here before Friday and that game against the Dream. I want to be wearing that new Fever hat on Friday against the Dream. I love it too. I love it. Josh, I'm going to watch F1 on Tuesday, says JM. I think you're going to love it. I loved it. It was great. How's the weather over here around this time? All right, let's see. Here in Dallas. All right, here in Dallas, it is mostly cloudy, 88 degrees. The high is going to be 92 with a low of 71 after sundown. The air quality is 43, which is really good. With the air quality index of 43. The UV index is very high at a 9. The wind speed is at 9 miles per hour from the north, gusts up to 12 miles per hour, and the sunset tonight will be at 8:38 p.m. Visibility is 15 miles on a perfect clear view, humidity at 60%. And that's the weather here in Dallas. What's the weather like around you guys? I hear California's really hot right now, Georgie. 60% ain't bad? Yeah, it's not that bad. That's not that bad right now. It's not that bad, 60%. So what you're saying is you're going to go for a walk? I should go for a walk. I should go get my steps in. It's mostly cloudy outside, so I won't burn to death. I won't burn to death. We're back. Let me brush them real quick. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh my goodness. It's only what, 1 o'clock? What time is it? It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I kind of feel like I want some ice cream right now. What if it's rain on your walk? That would be even better, Nate. And I've done that before, where I've gone out for a walk and all of a sudden it starts to rain a little bit. As long as it's not pouring down like crazy, I just put up my hoodie. I'm good. I'm good. It's 69 degrees right now, Georgie. Roach would be proud. I bet he would. I had so many stacked guards. Now I'm just at Plum, Young, and Allemond. You picked up Julie Allemond from the Sparks? Oh. Dodgers Brewers game on MLB Network right now. Oh, it is? Okay. Is my DirecTV not going to work? Regional coverage. I got regional coverage. It's supposed to be Dodgers and Brewers. Yep. Dodgers and Brewers. It's hot and humid. That's Florida right now. Oh, that's Florida 24/7, 365 corrupt. Hot and humid. Humid. It's like that in Houston too. I also hear it gets really, really humid in New York too. It's almost afternoon where I live, says Lore. Out on the West Coast, it's what, 11 o'clock in the morning? Here it's 1:13 p.m. Central in Dallas. And the East Coast, it's 2 o'clock. How big of a screen are you watching? It looks huge. John, I'm watching on a 65-inch screen. 65-inch. It's a big TV. Now, for the longest time, we were watching on a 40-inch TV, but that TV is kaput. It's done. It died. It's had it. It's been through like 7 years of watching these games, me throwing my bottle caps at it. It's been through a lot, and it is now done. It's rest in peace. It's in rest in peace. So now I'm using my big TV for us to watch these games, and it's a whole lot of real estate. Eventually, I'm going to go get a monitor and bring it back down to scale. So that way it's a little bit easier to follow along, because calling these plays, I'm like this. It's a lot. Do we know where Roach is moving to? No, but we can take a wild guess. We can take a wild guess. Is that why Florida is so hot? Corrupt is always drinking the water? Probably. Probably. Hawaii is a boring 85 degrees and sunny with some clouds, slight breeze, says Wendell. See, some people will think that's a dream, right? Every single day, they'll take that. Same thing out there in California. You guys pretty much have the same weather all year long, basically, right? See, I can't do that. I like where I live, where we get all 4 seasons. We get the winter, we get the fall, we get spring, and we get summer. I actually could do less of summer and spring and more fall and winter. I I love it when it's mostly cloudy and it's kind of dark and dreary, and it's raining. That I'll take that every day if I could. Which would be like what? Weather out in Seattle or something? That's my ideal weather. Me too, says Doc. Yeah. Josh, do you like the snow? I do, Robert. I lived in Indiana for 5 years of my life, and I love the snow. The only thing I didn't like was once I was in a blizzard back in '98. I was in a blizzard, and That was crazy. It was my first real experience with snow, and it was a blizzard. I'll never forget being basically stuck in our townhouse. We couldn't leave outside. It was so much, there was so much snow drift that we were basically packed inside our townhouse. Like when you open the door, it was just a wall of snow. It was wild. And it was like that for a long time. I also did not enjoy shoveling snow. I was the one in charge of shoveling the snow from the driveway, and man, that was a lot of work. Your back is sore after shoveling the snow. But other than that, I loved it. I loved it. I loved walking outside late at night, like around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, right? And it's just white outside, right? Like that whole atmosphere was just incredible to me. I loved it. Did you know the reason we have less winter than any other season is because we are the closest to the sun during winter? Because of this, we move orbit faster than when it's in the summer. Corrupt, you just made all of that up. I don't believe you. Just kidding. You have a good one, Bobby Jones. You have a good one, man, and thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. After these games, I just typically hang out with everybody in the chat. We just talk about whatever for like half an hour or so. But our next stream will be on Friday. Fever taking on the Atlanta Dream. Looking forward to that one. Hope to see you then. If not, then come hang out with us. We'll be live all season long for the Indiana Fever. So whenever you got time, come hang out. We'll also be covering the All-Star game too and the playoffs. Believe me, for people saying they want snow, I challenge you to spend one day in the Northeast and then tell me you like snow, says Toasty. Y'all get that different kind of snow. That different kind of snow. All right, we'll see you then, Bobby. All right, see you, John. Take it easy, man. Hope the rest of your shift goes well and smooth. Enjoy the rest of your night, bro. Josh, did you see the Fever and Wings game move to the Mav Stadium? Yeah, Robert. Yep. Due to high demand, the Fever and Wings game will once again be at the American Airlines Center. It's the Caitlin Clark effect. It was a packed house that last time. They're going to do it again, especially now that Caitlin Clark is back from injury. Oh, yeah. Did you already sleep before the game? I did not, Corrupt. I did not. I've been up all night. And I'm completely wide awake. Still. I still got a lot of energy. I think I'm going to go make a run to Brahms, which is it's kind of like a Dairy Queen out here in Texas and Oklahoma. It's really, really good. Way better, too. I have to call in 10 minutes to find out if I'm going to jury duty today. Ugh. Jury duty? I've never had jury duty. I've never got selected. I always got released early. I'll show up and they'll say, "Never mind, guys, whatever, whatever," and then just let me go. And you're off today? Well, I hope they just dismiss it. I hope they just dismiss it and you can just chill for the day. Most places have cold or snow separate, but cold with snow sucks. I have to wait 30 minutes for me to go in, says Jets. 30 minutes? When are you going to cover some Valkyries games? We just did today. We just did today. And once Roger gets settled in or whatever, if he's down to do some more Valkyrie games outside of against the Fever, then I'm down too. You could do that. Are you and Sean going to that Fever and Wings game? No, Robert. I'll be calling the game here on stream. My wife is from Dallas. Been there a lot, says Wendell. It's a great place. I've been living here for 22 years now. I moved here in 2003, and I love the area. It's got a lot to do. No matter what you're into, the FW area has a lot to offer. And being a huge sports fan, that's also a big deal. There's some great museums out here. A lot of great stuff. Great food. Great barbecue, says Georgie. Yes, great barbecue. Great barbecue. Great food. Asia says, I'm praying for the families out there from the floods. Yeah, Asia. Yeah. Those floods were just so horrible. And every single day, it's just like we're getting hit with worse and worse news as they're finding more and more bodies. And that victim toll is just rising. It's over 100, I think. 107 the last I saw. And a lot of that was kids. A lot of that was kids. They were at a camp, and when the flash floods happened in the middle of the night, they got swept away. It's horrible. Savage said, my little brother lives in Dallas, just outside. He's an airline pilot. He's a runway comes up to his house for his aerobatics plane. Damn. Okay. Nice. Nice. I got two family members who work in the airline industry too. Not pilots though, but my father and my brother are mechanics. Josh, the groups have been released for the NBA in-season tournament. West A is Thunder, Wolves, Kings, Suns, Jazz. West B is Lakers, Clippers, Grizzlies, Mavs, Pelicans. That's a good group. West C is Houston, Denver. Houston, ooh, Denver, Warriors, Portland, Spurs. Damn. Okay. B and C has some good groups. That's some good competitive groups right there. No joke. I have run the length of DFW Airport in 5 minutes. What? DFW Airport is huge. Dang, that's impressive. DFW is huge. Bradley Reynolds says East A is Cavs, Pacers, Hawks, Raptors, Wizards. East B is Celtics, Pistons, Magic, Nets, Sixers. EC is Knicks, Bucks, Bulls, Heat, and Hornets. Okay. Miami has a lot to offer, like getting into massive debt, Ponzi schemes, drugs, getting into depression. A little bit of everything for everybody. Oh, and beaches, says Bigwood. You should be the head of the marketing for Miami. For sure. Warriors got Giannis? No. No. Ohio and Texas at this time, us, Army, Ohio, Columbus, South, Electric, Gas. Yeah, DFW is huge. Huge. I've never flown out of DFW before, though. I've always just flown out and in Love Field. Love Field, which is a much smaller airport. Am I watching Superman? Yeah, I'm going to watch Superman on Thursday. I'm going to watch it Thursday, probably after my girlfriend gets out of work. Go see it tomorrow. I heard good things about it. I'm not the biggest Superman fan, but I'm a sucker for comic book hero movies, you know? I'm a sucker for those kind of movies. What's up, SGA? How you doing? I missed my flight out of there because I was sightseeing in the airport. It says Bobby Jones. There's a lot to see. And there's a lot of good food, too. There's a lot of good food at the airport, too. You have a good one, man. Big was as I watched Sinners 10 out of 10. Right there with you, man. That was the best movie I saw this year. That was the best movie I saw this year. Loved it. Loved it. Dr. Sarah says I have since been back to DFW and it's chill when you're not sprinting it. I leapt over a small child like I was hurdling. That's great. Oh, Wait, Jurassic Park, is it good? Bobby Jones, Jurassic Park, it was way better than that last movie. Way better. I thought it was a pretty good popcorn movie. The dinosaur scenes were really, really cool. In fact, I would say this movie leaves you wanting more. You know? I would say it was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. I'm glad I went to go see it in the theater. Way better than Dominion. Can't stress that enough. Can't stress that enough. Anyone interested in Kiki or Tina Charles on my team? I need a good third guard. I don't feel comfortable Julie being my third. Um, yeah, I'm good at forward. I'm good at the forwards. I have Angel Reese. I have, oh my goodness, I have Azare Stevens. I still have Jonquil Jones. I have Sabali, so I'm good. I have Aaliyah Edwards. So does that mean Joker is leaving, or is he just waiting until next season? He's not leaving this season. Thank you again, Bobby. And I'm gonna head out myself too, folks. It is it's getting late. It's 1:27 p.m. Central Standard Time. No, okay. But now I'm gonna go get something to eat. You guys, thank you again for tuning in and hanging out with me for this early game. On Friday will be our next live stream as the Fever take on the Dream. That will be in the evening time. Thank you again to the Mod Squad, the Kota Fury Elite. Thank y'all so much. Thank you everybody who donated tonight. That really meant a whole lot. Thank you everybody who gifted memberships today. Thank you Avatar. Thank you Asia. Thank you Wesley Black. Everybody who subscribed today and hit that thumbs up. All of it helps and supports the channel. So thank you all. And enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe out there. And we'll catch you guys on Friday. See ya. Bye-bye. Corrupt, I'm going to beat you at darts. Real quick, before I go, just saw this highlighted comment from SGA Sports Talk. 20 months. As Josh, I'm a big fan of Sports Fury, and I'm watching F1 today with my friend at the theaters, and it's going to be a great time, and I cannot wait. You're going to enjoy it. Love that movie. One of the best movie theater experiences I had this year for sure. SGA, thank you so much for the 20 months, bro. Too sweet. Enjoy it, dude. KC, what's up? And goodbye, KC. Goodbye, SGA. Goodbye, everybody. See ya.